Okay, hey, Donna's still whipping up the tacos, and I figured I'd start the stream a little bit early because I'm fucking bored, and I'm sure some of you cocksuckers are bored too, so I figured let's get the show going, hey? Okay. Mathage says hi. JK says hello. Joey says yo, 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 yo. And Unplugged 705 has a bunch of emoticons. Is that what they're called? Emojis. Okay. How's the weather? The weather's fine. It's actually pretty nice today, but it looked like it was gonna rain. Yeah, it looked like it was gonna rain all day, but it turned out to be pretty decent. I mean, you know, it could have been a lot worse today. You know, we could have got fucking snow and other shit, but yeah, it's not too bad today. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys in the middle today so I can fucking read too. Okay? Dawn always gets to read everything, and I never get to read nothing because everything's always blurry, but not today. Okay, I got some notes here, not very many. Today's Sunday. You probably know that. If you don't know that, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Me and Donna are smoking Rockstar from Kootenai Botanicals. It's really good stuff. You guys might be able to tell. My bong is clean today. I haven't used it yet. It's the cleanest I've ever fucking seen it. Hey? I guess Donna was bored earlier and she gave it a scrub down, a wipe down, a clean down, a scrub down. I don't know. She cleaned it up. It's looking pretty good. Hey? If you're not subscribed, don't forget to fucking hit subscribe and like and stuff, and you know, push the buttons, okay? And I don't have anything else for notes. That's all I got for fucking notes. We had a pizza earlier from Little Caesars. I had a craving for a fucking sub from the Subway. A meatball sub, okay? Subway has some pretty decent meatball subs, and Donna was gonna order one up, but the fucking price when you order it up on Skip the Dishes and you get it all set up for delivery, $16 fucking dollars. A fucking sub that used to be $5. Is that what it used to be, Donna?
Yeah.
Yeah, $5 fucking sub a few years ago is now 16 fucking bucks. So we didn't bother ordering. We got some pizza instead. What the fuck is with the subs now? Why are they so expensive? 16 fucking dollars. Ah! Hey? 16 bucks for a fucking sub. We ordered a pizza, a pepperoni and cheese pizza, cheese and pepperoni, and it was cheaper by about $2 fucking dollars. That's pretty bad, eh? You can't get a sub nowadays for a decent price. You can order up a pizza for cheaper. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, the $5 footlongs, that's what I'm talking about. I missed that when they were $5. Back then, you used to get 2 subs. I get the meatball and the assorted sub, and me and Don would split them, and it was a good day. Now you go to buy a fucking sub, 16 fucking dollars. It actually, Donna did some investigating, because you know how Donna is. It actually turned out it was $13 for the fucking meatball sub, but Skip the Dishes has this fucking thing where they preset tips, you know what I mean? So it was set at a $3 tip, before you even got the fucking food. How do you know if you're gonna tip the person? You know what I mean? You don't know if your delivery driver's gonna be a good delivery driver. Sometimes we got people, ever since COVID, we got delivery dicks that just throw food off in the front on the drive, or not on the driveway, but on the step. And they don't even knock on the fucking door half the time. The food could have been out there for fucking 45 fucking minutes. Why would I want to tip somebody if they're not even knocking on the fucking door? I want a hot sub, not a cold fucking sub. Hey? Just saying. Anyway, enough about the fucking sub. Cheers. Back on the beers. Well, no, I'm not back on the beers. I'm just taking a break off of my beer break. Hey? I bought some beers on Friday, and I had enough for Saturday, and it turns out I have enough for Sunday. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I just ended up with lots of beers. Yeah, but today will be my last day of beers for a while, probably till next weekend or something. I gotta turn into a Saturday drinker instead of an everyday drinker. Hey, Donna doesn't like when I drink every day. She complains about all the money that gets spent during the week. I drink about a 12-pack of Tall Boys a night, and it costs almost like fucking. It costs between $30 and $40 fucking dollars a day for 12 Tall Boys. So, and Donna doesn't like that. She doesn't like me spending 30 or 40 bucks a day on fucking beers. Anyway, enough about the beers. What are we talking about? $5 foot longs, yep. That's not a dope plant. If you're looking at that plant right there, that is not a dope plant. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's something Donna planted. I don't got no dope plants here. My plants are at my son's house. He's growing them for me in his grow tent. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sarah McDonald says hi. How's it going? JK said something, but your message disappeared real fast. I don't know what you fucking said. Messages come and go on this thing real fast. Looks like one from here. Yeah, it probably does, but it's not a... Donna! What's this plant called on the table? That's an umbrella tree, an umbrella plant. A miniature one. That's a miniature umbrella plant tree. Umbrella plant tree. Hey, it's not weeds. It's just a plant. It's just a regular plant. Somebody else also said a while back that they thought it was weeds too, but it's not. I guess it looks like it a little bit, but can you smoke it? Well, you could probably smoke it, but I don't know if it would be any good. I mean, might hurt to smoke that one. I don't think you'll get high. You'll probably just choke a lot, but I guess if you wanted to smoke it, you can smoke it. I wouldn't. I've never smoked fuck! Hey? I never smoked umbrella plant before, so I don't know. I don't know how that would turn out. Maybe you could smoke it. I don't know. You'd have to look that up. I wouldn't recommend it. You'd probably choke like a motherfucker, but you know, do what you gotta do. Hey? Maybe you want to smoke every plant you see. Well, hey Donna, can you smoke the umbrella plant? Donna says she doubts it. Well, Time to dirty up my clean bong, eh? Let's fill her up with some weeds. You went canoeing yesterday. You're fucked. Where do you live? If you went canoeing here in Timmins, you're fucked. The water's still too cold. But if you live somewhere else, well, I don't know. Maybe your water's warmer. Where did you go canoeing? I used to own a canoe. I bought a canoe a few years back. I have 2 sons. I bought a canoe to take them out fishing on the lakes and stuff, but and I liked it. We went out quite a bit, but then our oldest son Michael, he moved away. Well, he didn't move away, but he moved out of this house into his own place, and he still goes fishing, but he never wanted to go canoeing too much anymore, and the jizz didn't want to go canoeing anymore, and it's just a canoe sitting in the yard, so I sold it off. Ottawa. Well, you might have warmer waters up in Ottawa. Here in Timmins, there's still some frost and ice on top of the lakes. I don't think I would chance it right now around here, because if you fall in, you're probably not getting oot, eh?
How many?
Just give me 2 for now, Donna. I'm good with 2. We're having tacos for supper, but tacos with no lettuce. Donna was gonna get some lettuce, but by the time we realized we didn't have lettuce, we did a review video earlier today for you guys. Donna did. She was eating edibles, so you can't really drive around on the edibles, and so we didn't get a chance to pick up any lettuce. That's the only thing we're missing. We're just missing the lettuce. But who really needs lettuce, right? Lettuce just really gets in the way. I don't know who came up with the idea to put lettuce on tacos. I think it was just a color thing or something, just to, mix up the colors or something, because who the fuck really wants lettuce? There's no taste. You know what I mean? You throw a few drops of water on your taco, it's the same fucking thing. That's what I think. Hey. What's going on, Donna? Why did the tacos take them so long?
Because I'm just going slow.
You're just going slow.
Yeah.
That'd be the Mexicans.
Shoot.
Yo, gonna make some tacos. Yeah, Donna's making tacos right now. She's over there whipping them up for us. So yeah, we're gonna have tacos. We're just waiting on Donna. Bong rip. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's better, hey? Fucking right. It's nothing like a bong toke and a clean bong with some fresh water, hey? Nice and crisp. A crisp bong toke, hey? Okay, well, I got some tacos here. No lettuce. Did you put some hot sauce on these, Donna?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
You always gotta have hot sauce on your tacos. We use Frank's hot sauce here because it tastes the best. Eh? I think it does. You coming to sit down soon? What's going on over there, Donna?
I'm making my taco.
Anyway, those of you that have been keeping up with the WrestleMania, today's the second day of WrestleMania. It was on yesterday, but the other half's playing today. I guess it starts at 8 o'clock or some shit. I don't know. What a pain in the cock. When I was a kid, WrestleMania was just one fucking show. You watched it, it was done with. Now it's a fucking 2-day event, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, that's what I say. Burgers, no pickles. Tacos, no lettuce. Donna keeps fucking up. She's not buying the proper shit. Grab some nose beers. We're not into the nose beers around here. That's not our thing. You're my drinking buddy for lockdown. Well, I won't be drinking this week. Probably not till next Saturday again. Donna's got me on a, what do you call it? A strict drinking schedule. I like to drink every day, and Donna only allows the weekends.
I can mute that.
Huh?
I can mute that.
No, you don't have to mute it. Okay, let's try out these tacos with no lettuce.
Oh,
What did you forget?
I've got tomatoes.
I got tomatoes. You don't got no tomatoes. Donna's got to get herself some tomatoes.
Eddy, don't stop with me. I will plow you.
You always see me at Wedge back there.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Charlie, get him there.
Oh my fuck. Hey, tastes really good. Tastes even better without the lettuce. Probably shouldn't even bother putting tomatoes on there. It tastes better. I think tacos should just be the meat, the spice, and hot sauce with some cheese. That's the best kind of taco, Donna. Donna's got a pretty tasty taco of her own. So, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, Donna? Huh?
Hey, did you ready? How come there's people, all these people at WrestleMania,
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
and we're in lockdown? What's
How
not?
the fuck, yeah, that's true. How the fuck are we in lockdown here in Ontario? We're watching WrestleMania. They got people in the crowd. Nobody's wearing masks. I don't think COVID's real. Every day, I see more and more bullshit that proves that it's not fucking real. There's no fucking way we got COVID here just around where we live, but all of a sudden it's fucking disappeared in America. You know what I mean?
Where are they? Florida.
Yeah.
And it's their arena is packed. Like it's not.
Yeah, that's bullshit. There's no fucking such thing as COVID. There's no way. Why is your country allowing all those people to sit around together in a great big arena, but in our country you can't even fucking shake hands? You can't even talk to your next door neighbor without a mask right now. There's something wrong. Somebody's bullshitting somebody.
I was talking to the next door neighbor. What was it, yesterday or the day before? And I felt retarded, but because we had to stand so far away from each other just to talk.
We've never met any sick fucking people that got sick from COVID yet. Have you guys ever met anybody sick from COVID? Honestly, any of yous? Because I've never met anybody. I know a lot of people. I come from a huge family. I got fucking 9 brothers. I got a billion aunts and uncles and cousins and shit. And nobody knows anybody with fucking COVID. And everybody lives all through Canada. Some people live in America. Like, I got relatives all over the fucking planet. Nobody knows anybody with fucking COVID.
Florida and Texas are wide open.
Yeah.
Somebody says Nemesis says, I get what you're saying. They have maybe met somebody. My wife's cousin in Oregon had it bad.
Did she have COVID or did she have the fucking flu?
My
Because COVID is the worst during flu season, apparently. And like Donna said before, I think most people have the flu and they think they got COVID because they get all fucking panicky and shit. But I don't think anybody's actually ever had COVID. I don't think COVID's a real thing.
JK says my uncle's father-in-law died from COVID. Nemesis says, nah, it was COVID, man.
Are you sure? I don't know. It seems like every old person that has died this year died from COVID. Nobody has died from natural causes or old age or nothing. It's just COVID. COVID's to blame for every fucking thing right now.
Barely breathe on oxygen.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's COVID. You know? How old was your wife's cousin? Probably 80 or 90? 30s. Huh. Well, I don't know, man. That's fucked, but we don't see nothing like that around here. We seriously don't know anybody that has COVID. Do you? No, none of us have met anybody with COVID. Yeah, I know they say it was COVID, but what was it really? That's the thing. Or something. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
My cousin, nurse in Toronto, got COVID at the beginning of this month, but she's young and bounced back quick, says TJG. Well, Timmins is pretty remote, says.
Yeah, Timmins is pretty remote, but I got relatives that live in fucking Calgary and fucking other provinces and stuff. I got relatives that live in other countries, and nobody knows anybody with COVID. We just hear the odd person that says they had a relative that died from COVID, but the relative's usually 80 or 90. And it's probably, some old age shit or something. I'm not saying COVID's not real. I'm just saying I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe in COVID. I think it's fake as fuck.
Nemesis says it's because Canada always in lockdown, we're always shut down. USA is wide open, and that's why they have the most death cases in the world. True, you got cheese in your hair.
I don't know. Like, I feel bad for people that lost family members to COVID, if COVID's real. But I just don't think it's real. I think somebody's fucking with us. Governments never work together. Why are all these governments all agreeing on COVID and stuff? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Governments never work together. Now they're all working together to rid the world of COVID.
Vaccines.
Yeah.
MTA.
Why would they fake a pandemic? I don't know. You ever read your Bible? Because I have. And what I've read in my Bible is, like if you ever read Revelations and shit, they talk about the mark of the beast. And talk about people taking a number on their right hands or their forehead. And if you can't, or if you don't take the fucking mark, and you're not able to buy or sell or anything like that. And all that stuff sounds like COVID. I'm not saying that's the same thing, but how do we know that the devil, because we all know if you read the Bible, the devil's kind of dumb. He's not the smartest fucker in the world. And for him to pull off this plan that they say in Revelations, which is similar to what's happening right now, he would have to like kind of, you know, test us, eh? Which is probably what's happening right now. And a lot of people are failing the test. They're getting their vaccines and stuff, and that's exactly what the Bible says not to do. It doesn't say not to get a vaccine, but it does talk about the number of the beast and in your hand or your forehead, and that could be what is, you know, going to happen eventually.
Okay. The rest is open because they're vaccinated. I think it's real. I think it was done on purpose. They can track us on cell phones anyways. The wealthiest power people you would never heard, ever behind it all. So you get poison-filled vaccine, of course. I think it's real. I think it was leaked on purpose, but it got out of hand. Huh.
Yeah, like I'm not God, obviously. I don't know what the future holds, but if you're reading a book like the Bible and it's telling you a tale from thousands of years ago that sounds like what's going on today, somebody knew something back then and they were warning us, and I would, you know, really think about it before I go getting something injected into my fucking arm
Like
by some stupid human who
and like
just, you know, some dumb fucking human decided that, you know, we need these vaccines. I mean, I'd really look like who is the one person that decided, hey, we have to have these vaccines. I hear every country fucking saying that we have to have them, but who's the one person that said that? Who started it?
I don't know, but I will not get vaccinated. I think it's a bad thing, even if it doesn't affect like us, right?
Yeah.
I think it would affect. Okay, we'll say like if our kids got it, or
So you got it.
it's gonna affect somebody. If it does, you know what I mean? It could skip our kids, but affect our grandkids or
It
something.
could.
You know what I mean?
It could. See, a lot of people don't listen to what I say because I say the word fuck and I say the word cock. I say bad words, but just so you know, I actually did read my Bible before, and I'm not. You need some of those? I'm not stupid enough to take a vaccine because some dumb old fart somewhere on the planet fucking says it's gonna save my life and whatever.
M. Shaw says, hola. Sarah asks, how are the tacos?
Tacos are fucking awesome. Should have got rid of the lettuce a long time ago.
Eddy is a smart man.
I am.
It's poison. It takes decades to see what the shot will do. Nemesis says, yeah, but it's not the first time pandemics have happened. You got the Black Death, H1N1 in 1918, etc.
Yeah, there's always new pandemic of some sort, you know, every few decades, but it doesn't mean that they're all real though.
It's not the world has been pandemics before, but for your Bible, end of times.
Huh?
Says, but your Bible, end of times.
I don't know what that means for my Bible end of times. You gotta be more,
Specific.
yeah, you gotta give me more detail.
always.
Yeah, I think the wearing the mask shit is stupid too. If you guys go back into fucking into the Bible, the beginning of the Bible, not Genesis, but the next book. What's the next book after Genesis? Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Go take a look. God teaches you guys how to fucking quarantine yourself. You don't need to fucking go into lockdown for 28 fucking days.
My comment before that. Okay, your comment before that. Yeah. So the comment before that was the first time pandemics have happened. You got the Black Death, and okay, so I guess because of things have happened before in the past, they're saying something with the Bible in the end of times. What does that have to? Like, I don't know what there's. I don't know. Every year we have a new flu, and they have a new vaccine that's not new. Live in a bubble that's.
I haven't had the flu or got the cold or anything like that for over a decade. Do you know why? Drinking lots of beers. I'm not even joking about that. I haven't had the flu or a cold or anything in years. If I did catch the flu today, I'd probably think I was fucking dying. That's how long ago I've had an illness like that. It would feel fucked to me probably. I would think. I used to worry about all kinds of shit when I was younger. The world was gonna end, war was gonna happen, fucking gonna die of some fucking stupid fucking disease that just came out of nowhere. And then I read my Bible. I was 22 years old actually when I read my Bible. I remember when it happened. One day I sat there and it was like the world was coming to an end for me. I don't know what happened. It just, everything was fucked to me. And I picked up my Bible. I was 22 years old. Did I say that already? Yeah, I was 22 years old. It was just before my son Justin was born. And I started reading my Bible. And I tried to read my Bible a lot of times before that, but usually when you get past the first page or two, you gotta go back because you don't really know what the fuck's going on. It's hard to understand the fucking thing. But when I was 22 years old, I picked up my Bible and I started reading it, and I understood every fucking thing that I read. Like it was just, everything was clear as fuck. And I ended up reading the fucking thing a few times actually. And ever since then, I haven't really had a fear of fucking anything because I don't know. I just haven't had a fear of nothing. No diseases. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of fucking, you know. Before I read my Bible, I was afraid of dying and all that kind of shit, you know. But after I read my Bible, I wasn't afraid of anything anymore. I don't even remember why I was talking about this. What were we talking about?
Something about.
Fuck, these tacos are good.
Oh, we went from. I brought up the thing about wrestling and how the COVID, like, there's people at WrestleMania and over here we're in lockdown, and that brought into the other talk.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about?
Somebody thought this, I guess.
Somebody thought that was weeds.
Oh no, this is just it's a miniature umbrella
Do I watch Trailer Park Boys when I'm bored? Like I'm probably gonna be later on. I'm probably gonna watch the end of WrestleMania because we get it for free. But later on tonight I'll be bored as fuck and I'll probably turn on Trailer Park Boys and watch some old reruns. So yeah, we do watch a lot of Trailer Park Boys.
You know what?
Whenever we're bored and it's quiet in the house,
Yeah.
we usually turn it on and play it in the background for just to have some noise. It's hard to live in silence sometimes, you know what I mean? Kids grew up and moved out. We used to have two boys yelling and arguing with each other all the time, and then they moved out and it got real quiet around here, so sometimes we just turn on the TV and crank it up, and usually it's Trailer Park Boys that we're watching.
It's just,
No, I locked it earlier.
you know why Amish people don't have food because they don't have TVs.
Yeah, that's probably a thing. If you don't hear about it, you won't catch it, eh?
Who's your favorite character on Trailer Park Boys?
My favorite character on Trailer Park Boys, I'm a Ricky fan, but I like a lot of the characters on there. But my favorite character is probably Ricky. He always says the most fucked up shit. Eh?
Are you guys retired?
I already retired. Fuck no.
Mine is Ricky and J-Rock.
We're not retired.
Bubbles. Somebody's with that ass, Nemesis. There's this Ricky and J-Rock, and JK is Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles is funny sometimes too. They're all funny in their own way, just, you know. Ricky just says the most fucked up shit. It always makes me laugh, so. Yeah.
I like Randy.
Donna's a Randy fan. Donna likes a man that walks around with no shirt.
No.
Where are you going? To make me another taco?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, do you want
It's not rocket appliance.
Well, do you want one?
Yeah, I'll take another one if you're gonna make one.
Looking for something to drink.
That's what Donna does. Donna takes her pants off to fight. Me and Donna have been in plenty of fights. When I first met her, she used to take her pants off to fight, and she got pregnant twice.
Eddie.
What? That's what happened. Disjointed. No, I never watched that. I gotta actually pay for Netflix. It expired on us. We gotta get it again, and I haven't got it yet. You guys use Mobdro? Anybody know what's wrong with Mobdro? You guys probably don't even know what fucking Mobdro is. There was this thing called Mobdro that I had that I was watching, and it'd play 24/7. It'd play the Trailer Park Boys, and it hasn't worked in over a month. And I don't know what the fuck's going on. I tried to update it, nothing. I tried all kinds of shit. It just won't fucking work. Nobody knows what the fuck Mobdro is. Fuck! Hey? Why don't we all watch the same shit? How was WrestleMania? Yesterday was fucking boring. WrestleMania is a 2-day event right now. It was on last night. It kind of sucked. And it's on again tonight. I think it starts again at 8.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be any good or not. Well, it wasn't all that bad really. There were some decent moments like Shane McMahon fought what's that big dickweed's name? Braun Strowman, and that wasn't too bad, but it was kind of corny. It could have had some better moments in the match. Seth Rollins fought that bald guy. The Swiss Cyborg. What the fuck's his name? You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, that was on. The half the fucking moves didn't even connect. It looked kind of corny. I didn't really like that match. I almost wanted to fucking throw up watching it. When I was a kid, I used to love watching wrestling. Now that I'm older, when I watch wrestling, I still like watching wrestling, but it makes me want to get sick half the time because who the fuck is picking the winners and stuff? Like who, like, you know what I mean? Like, in the old days, you used to be able to, like, you could fucking pretty much tell who the fuck was gonna win the match. Now you think you know, and it's usually like the worst fucking match ever. And Mob Dro was shut down. Where'd you hear that? I watched that all the fucking time. I've been watching that shit for almost 10 years. Shut down. Fuck! I gotta find something else to watch. Yeah, I was able to watch the Trailer Park Boys on there 24/7. They just play random episodes and the movies. They'd mix it up, and for fuck's sakes. Mobdro is an app you can get on your computer or wherever you can download an app and fucking, yeah, like IPTV. It's on there. That's what we got. And yeah, that's where it is, and it doesn't work anymore. It's fucked up. So now I gotta pay for fucking Netflix. What's that, $9.99 or some shit?
Yeah.
$9.99 just to watch fucking reruns. I'm sure I could probably find it somewhere else on there, but I'm tired of looking for shit. You hit a certain age, you just get tired of looking. 10 years ago, I would have had 5 fucking places on there. You know, like backup channels and stuff, but you know, in your 40s, you just don't care. I'd rather just pay the 10 fucking bucks and get it over with. Need your email. Down below in the description, bud. Where you going, Jizz? The school in the store.
Yeah.
Well, you better watch out. The Bears are out now, and they'll probably be out soon.
Yeah, I'm not here.
Yeah, if you're looking for my email's down below. It's under every video.
That's something like Mobdro also just have Netflix instead.
Yeah. We had Justin's Netflix. We were using that, but his Netflix expired like a couple days ago. I went to watch fucking Trailer Park Boys last night, but I couldn't find anywhere to watch it. So I ended up watching YouTube videos, and most of the videos I watched were fucking boring last night. YouTube was really boring last night. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like nobody's fucking uploading anything good.
Let me know if you want in on a private torrent site.
I don't know. I used to collect torrents and stuff, but I don't got a computer. It takes too long to download the fucking things. I had a computer, but some fucking dickweeds robbed me, and they stole it. And since then, I had a Samsung tablet that I got after that. Didn't really work well. I mean, it was good, but it didn't work very well. So Donna got me this Apple tablet right here. It works great for uploading and doing videos. And she got me that Apple phone there. What phone is it? Like, what are these things called? I don't know what my equipment's called.
That's a
That's an Apple iPhone 12.
Yeah.
Right? It's 12? That's the new Apple iPhone 12. That's what we're using to record on right now. And this here is the newest tablet.
the iPad.
It's the iPad something. It's the new.
Mini something.
It's the iPad Mini something. It's the newest one.
iPad. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. But I never got a new computer since my computer was stolen. And to be able to download torrents, I don't think I can really download torrents on my tab. I mean, I probably could, but it'd probably take a month. I have to wait till I get a computer again to do the torrent thing. I got a bunch of torrent files and stuff. I got a fucking what you call it? I got a external hard drive. I used to store all my shit on there instead of on the computer. So when the dickweeds stole my computer, they didn't get the hard drive because the hard drive was upstairs. We put that away when we're done using it. So I got a lot of stuff on there. I got torrents like movies and albums, like tons of tunes and I don't know what else. But I got a lot of shit. I got tons of fucking shit I saved before my computer was stolen.
Do you know who stole it?
Yeah, I know who stole it. 2 dickweed junkies from here in Timmins, Ontario. Actually, there's 3 of them. The fat fuck still lives across the street. He's mental as fuck, so like I can't really have a conversation with him because he doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. He was the lookout. 2 other fucking dickweeds came in here and took my shit. I know exactly who they are, and I haven't bumped into them at all. But when I do, they're gonna know all about it. Eh? I'm not even fucking joking.
Well, if you get one, let me know. I can get you a private torrent site. Works good, and you can just stream it to your TV. And for the
I'll get a computer eventually. Just everything's expensive as fuck right now. I can't really save for a computer. Every time I try to save for a computer, something else comes up and
Hey Donna.
fucking life, eh?
And for the girl says hi to us. Hey Donna, must piss you off knowing who stole it.
Yep, it pisses me right the fuck off, but what can you do, right? Cops were here, told the cops who it was. Fucking cop. It was a female cop that came here. She says, "Oh, I know who that cocksucker is." Or she said, "Actually, I know who them cocksuckers are."
They're not like that.
They're not like that. They don't do that kind of stuff. You're probably pointing out the wrong people, she says.
Yeah, the way the cops work here is...
Ever fucking since then, these 2 cocksuckers have been in the paper for fucking stealing out of people's cars, out of people's houses. One of them was exposing his cocked up fucking kids at the high school and he got arrested for that shit. And the cop says they're not like that. What the fuck?
And the cops, right, when they asked the guy that still lives over there, right, basically here...
I know. Back when it happened, I wasn't making YouTube videos, but I fucking wish I was. Because I would have recorded that stupid bitch say that shit and...
It's like they knock on the door, right, and say, "Oh, where were you?" And the person could say wherever, right? And it's like, "Oh, no, it wasn't that person."
Yeah.
They said they were at home. The Xbox got stolen was in high school. I told the cops who stole it, and they said they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, how can they not do anything about it? It's your fucking job. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
I had a bag stolen with a whole bunch of fucking expensive fishing stuff and outdoor equipment that I had. It was all fucking stolen. Laptop, stolen.
My tablet stolen.
Donna's yeah, her tablet. I just bought it for her. It was only like fucking a month old. That fucking thing got stolen too.
Yeah.
Where else got taken?
Oh my god, I don't even.
I had weed sitting over in the living room. I had weed sitting over here. They didn't touch my weed. I had a case of beer on the floor. They didn't touch the fucking beer.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards just wanted all our electronics.
Yeah, that's the. I'm sure if I didn't put the smokes away, they probably would have taken them, but I put them away.
Yeah, we were smokers back then. We had a carton of fucking smokes we got off the reserve sitting on that.
Your wallet.
Yeah, they stole my fucking wallet.
Your toque.
My toque.
There was like.
I had a toque that had like a barbed wire look going around it. The cocksuckers fucking stole it.
Just like pigs have chest cams, you have the right to film.
Wait, okay.
What?
You're not supposed to give people's names on. Well, I guess you could, but you can't, sort of. But what were their fucking names? Do you remember that? One of the guys that robbed us, his name was Julian.
Yeah.
If you're from Timmins, you might know who he is.
And the other one was I think it was Jared.
Yeah, the other guy who robbed us, his name was Jared.
Theft over 5,000.
Julian and Jared, they robbed us. They went to school with our youngest son, Justin.
Yeah. Julian from Sunnyvale.
Nope, that's not the Julian. Not that Julian. A different Julian.
I still wonder, how did you steal from, like, what the fuck were the cops doing that night? Was nobody fucking questioning?
No, and the cop comes here and says, oh, you're not the only one that was robbed. Another house was robbed a block over there. I said, well, why don't you tell me what address it was? I'll go over there and talk to the person that was robbed and maybe we'll, you know, be able to solve this shit. You know, maybe we know who the fuck robbed us. Cop wouldn't give me any information on who got robbed over there.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
How did they get in your house?
How'd they get in my house? I'll tell you how. I was in the front yard. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was slamming back a bottle of liquor. I was a hardcore alcoholic back then. I mean, I really used to fucking drink back the liquor like it was going out of style. And I was sitting in the front yard on the step drinking back a bottle of liquor. It was actually some Trailer Park Boys Liquorman's whiskey, yeah. I was finishing off the bottle. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. And I noticed the cocksuckers walking around outside looking over here. They kept walking past, but none of them would come up my driveway or say nothing to me or nothing. They just kept walking past, you know? And so I came in the house. I finished off the fucking bottle. I threw the bottle over into the garbage or the bag, wherever the fuck, I don't know. And I headed up to bed, but I left the back door unlocked right here. And the reason I left the back door unlocked is because Justin went to hang out with some girl from up the fucking street that he used to know. She doesn't live there anymore, but she used to live there. And they went, I don't know.
What she was in on.
Yeah, apparently she might have been in on the fucking thing too, we don't know. But anyway, Justin went to smoke some weed with her and stuff up like a couple blocks away. And while he went out the back door, I left the back door unlocked because I went to bed, so I left it unlocked so he'd be able to get back in. But when he left, we think the girl kept him distracted, smoking the dope, while these other fucking cocksuckers fucking came through the door here and stole my shit. And they're lucky I wasn't fucking awake, because if I was awake, I swear to fuck I'd be in jail right now, because I probably would have killed them. I'm not even joking about that. I would have hurt them very badly.
No.
We don't know what.
It was after Justin got back here.
Well, whatever. You let Donna tell you the story. Either way, They're lucky that I didn't catch them in my house, because if I would have found them in my house, I swear to fuck, I would have hurt them really bad. I would have broke every fucking finger slowly, and I would have made sure that they felt it, and then I would have broke their wrists, then I would have broke their arm at the elbow, and then I would have fucking, I don't know what else I would have broke after that, but I would have kept snapping shit.
Number 2.
I'm just saying.
So when the person comes,
I'm not even joking. If I would have caught them in here, I swear to fuck, I would have snapped everything I could snap on them.
I would have helped you.
Donna would have helped me.
But we're, okay.
Hey,
So
they're lucky as fuck that I was passed the fuck out, because.
when the
And I know who they are, and when I do catch up with them, there's going to be some snapping.
when the person comes to take pictures for fingerprints, right?
Yeah, they're
So-
fucking stupid.
So they ask us, right? What do you think? That like they ask us, like we're supposed to be doing their job, right?
Yeah.
But I had said to them also, because there was a mason jar that they had moved anyways, and I had said to the person taking the picture, right?
Yeah.
I said, well, what about, my plug-in thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they took my tablet, but my plug-in, they didn't take the plug-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, he said that's not, they don't need to touch that, they could just pull it out. Well, how the hell do you know for sure?
Yeah, how the hell do you know for sure?
How do you know what they touched?
How the fuck do you know what they touched? Anyway. Ooh, fucking room here, Donna. I'm getting all wedged in. So, what do you guys want to talk about?
They didn't want to take fingerprints?
I don't know what they wanted to do.
Only of, like, whatever was convenient for them to...
Yeah, I had a jar on the coffee table. It was a little bit smaller than this jar. Donna cleaned it out for me. It was actually a peach jar, Dole peach jar. And she cleaned it out for me because I made some fishing hooks and I was gonna put them in there so we didn't get our fucking hands caught on them, somewhere to store them. I left it on the fucking table. And these cocksuckers, I actually left it on top of my laptop when I went to bed. And these cocksuckers came, and when they took the laptop, they moved the jar off of there. And the cop took the jar and fingerprinted and stuff, and he said he'd be back to let us know what he found.
Nobody...
Cocksucker never came back. I think the cops are related to the thieves in this town, and they'll let them go. That's what I think happens here. Because there's no fucking way. Like, I pretty much handed them who the fuck was in the house. The very next morning after we were robbed, the dickweeds that robbed us added our son Justin to the Facebook. Because they were, snooping around to see what was happening. But one fucking dickweed's dad they lived on the other end of town of Timmins here. The next morning he's driving up and down our fucking street looking over here. I said to the cop, he said, well look, there's the guy's dad driving up the street here, he doesn't even live around. She wouldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. And, right?
Like what you know what I mean? If the guy's kid robbed my house and he's driving up and down my street the next morning and looking at my house to see what's going on, if we've never seen him come up and down this fucking street before, there's something wrong. He knows that his kid did something wrong, and he's just trying to make sure his kid's not going to get in trouble now.
Eddie, whatever happened with the city?
Huh?
What happened to the city of Timmins when they sent you that letter for being rude to their staff, apparently, for the gazebo?
Nothing ever happened. Here's what happened. We're in Timmins, Ontario. I'll tell you what happened. Well, you see in the video, you know that I wasn't rude to the girl. I didn't do nothing wrong. I was as polite as I've ever been in my fucking life. And anyway, after all that happened, I got fucking what do you call it? Trespassed. Not by the police, but I got trespassed by the city. They told me I'm not allowed back in the fucking building. And then when I went to get a fucking lawyer to fight this shit because, well, it's a civil matter, right? You know what I mean? Here in Timmins, Ontario, no lawyer would fucking help me out because they're all fucking related to the people in Timmins, to the city cocksuckers. I couldn't find one fucking lawyer to fucking help me out with that shit. I got fucking trespassed from the city. They threatened that they would what'd they say? They would cut off other they said I wouldn't be allowed to use other facilities here in Timmins. Next thing you know, I was up at Timmins Housing. That's where my landlord is, for fuck's sakes. And they trespassed me too. I got trespassed from that fucking building also. And not one lawyer would fucking help me around here. You know why? Because they're all related.
It's public property, ain't it?
Yes, it is public property, and I can go back in there anytime I want. I know I can. I know I can go up there and cause all kinds of shit. But we're in Timmins, Ontario. Timmins, Ontario, these fucking people don't understand what private and public is. They don't understand fuck all. They just make up their own shit as they go. That's how it is here in Timmins. I'm not saying everybody's like that in Timmins, but if you live in Timmins and you work at one of those fucking buildings downtown, for some reason, you think you fucking own the place. Even if it's a public building. But don't worry, when COVID's all done, I'm going fucking back. That was actually my plan last summer. I told you guys last summer I had plans and there was going to be cops and all kinds of shit, but nothing ever happened. I was talking about going back to Timmins Housing, but COVID never ended and I wasn't able to do it, so hopefully soon.
Smoke weed every day.
Yep, that's what we do. But yeah, I will be going back to Timmins Housing and I will be going back to the fucking city. I think the doors are locked right now though because of COVID. I can't get in right now. But when everything's back to normal, I'm going fucking back into both those fucking places.
You're in hell.
Well, I'm gonna give them more than hell. What do you want to talk about, Donna?
Oh, I don't know.
I got my harmonica out. I was listening to some tunes earlier. I think I told you guys that. And I was listening to Generation Landslide by Alice Cooper. And there's a harmonica that gets played in that song. It's kind of a corny little tune, but I wanted to see how you play it, and I figured out how you play it. And now that I learned how to play it, it seems dumb and I don't want to play it anymore. It's just stupid. Hey? You guys might know the song Generation Landslide. It's just stupid like that. I mean, well, it's a little bit different than that, but you know what I mean. It's stupid. I'm not playing it. It's dumb. I fucking hate it. I thought it was gonna sound all cool and shit, and I was gonna come on here fucking... It sounds dumb. I hate it. Right, Donna?
Mm-hmm.
We fucking hate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching and stuff. Where are you going?
Get a drink.
To get a drink?
Yeah. Don't. I know you're watching on there.
Here. What the hell? You stubbed your toe.
No. I didn't stop it. I
Look,
scraped it on the
Here,
fucking
take
wood.
this with you.
I scraped it on the fucking wood.
Throw that on the counter. It's making me sick. Yeah. fucked up the end. That was Love Me Do by the Beatles, but I fucked it up. It didn't work out. Okay? It didn't work out. What are you doing, Donna? Fuck no, I'm not buying no house here in Timmins. No, not here in Timmins. We went to buy a house in the Sioux before. That didn't work out either. I went to buy a house. My mother was selling the house. I went to buy it from her, and it turned into a bunch of problems and shit. And lawyers got involved and all kinds of shit. And me and Donna decided we're not gonna buy a house until like I don't know. Until we leave Timmins at least. We tried in the Sioux, it didn't work out. We came up to Timmins and we looked around. We don't want anything here. We rather rent. I mean, fuck. Here in Timmins housing, you don't really gotta pay much for rent either. It's cheap as fuck. So, yeah. I have no plans of buying a house right now. Grassman Nightmares here. Yeah, no, I don't want to buy no house in Timmins. I don't know where I'd want to really buy a house. I don't even know if I'd want to buy a house. Everything's overpriced nowadays. Like, it's just way too fucking much. You know what I mean? It's way too much. Have you not looked at the prices of houses? Fuck! Eh? I'd rather live in my car. Where would I move to? I don't know. I don't know where I'd move to. Donna's always wanted to move back to Sudbury, Ontario, because she's used to that place. But I've always wanted to move more down south. You know, like maybe the other side of Toronto or something. You know, where it's hot all the time and not so fucking expensive, maybe. You know. But having two kids, you know, you can't really take off because they always need something, and if you're that far away, it just becomes a pain in the cock. You know what I mean? Yeah, the prices of houses are way too much. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? What do you mean did I steamroll my bong? Donna cleaned it out today. She gave it a good cleaning. Yeah? I didn't know it was expensive in Southern Ontario. I thought it was cheaper. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing now. I don't know where I would move, or I don't know what I want to do. I'm kind of getting old. Maybe I should look more into where I want to be buried one day. You know what I mean? Pay for that little piece of land. I'll be living there a lot longer than I would in a house anyway. Yeah, Sudbury's getting pricey. It was pricey back years ago too, so I can imagine now. Timmins is not cheap. It's kind of expensive here in Timmins. Yeah. Living here in Timmins is a little more pricey than other places when it comes to groceries and things, because we're further up north. I asked somebody one time why, when I go to Walmart here, why the fuck shit's more expensive than if I went to Walmart in Sudbury or Sault Ste. Marie. And the person at Walmart told me it's because the trucks that transport the stuff up here to Timmins, it costs more money, and so blah blah blah, things are more expensive. And anyway, that's what I was told. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I was told. I didn't hear no thunder. We got clouds everywhere here. Pretty dark. It's getting pretty dark out there. It's probably gonna fucking end up raining eventually. Nope. The cost of living's not cheap. I mean, maybe it is for some people, but not for us. It's kind of expensive to live here in Timmins. I mean, just a fucking, I don't know. Everything just seems expensive. It seems like every time Donna goes shopping at the grocery store, it's hundreds of dollars. It's not $100. It's a couple $100. And I always ask why, and she always says the prices of shit's going up and this and that and blah blah blah. And she shows me the receipts and stuff. She's not bullshitting. She's like, everything's just expensive. It's expensive now. There might be some good paying jobs. I don't know. I haven't seen very many in here. I guess if you work in the mine or something here in Timmins, you probably get paid pretty good. I don't know. I've never worked in the mine. I got a son that works in the mine. I guess he gets paid pretty good. I don't know. I've never really asked him his business, but he seems to be doing okay. He's got 2 vehicles, a house, so, you know. But there's not a lot of, I don't know how to say it. Like, I was born in Sault Ste. Marie and I grew up in Sudbury, Ontario. And there's lots of stores and businesses and there's all kinds of fucking things around, you know what I mean, where you can work. Here in Timmins, there's not as many places, you know what I mean? I don't think there's any, like, not from what you can see anyways, unless there's like some fucking hidden places I've never heard of. There's not too many places for jobs in Timmins, you know. In the mine probably, because there's a lot of mines around and mining's big around here, so that's probably a thing. But for other shit, there's not very much of anything. Hey Donna, is there many jobs around Timmins other than mining?
No.
No, yeah, there's not much of nothing. But then again, maybe we just are not seeing something that's there because we're not from here, so maybe there's more, you know what I mean? Like, maybe Timmins offers more than what we know, but I don't think so. Construction. I don't think there's very much construction going on. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything around this town. I see a lot of boarded up fucking buildings nowadays, and is there a lot of construction in this town right now, Donna? Do you know of anything?
Just the road.
Just the road, she says. Yeah, there's not much of anything here in Timmins. It sucks really bad here. Like if you're looking for work in Timmins, you kind of got to come up with your own shit. That's kind of what I do. I come up with my own shit. I make my own jobs. Hey. There's no. Maybe for some people there's steady work around here, but for like a guy like me that's not from here, there's not really any steady work. There's like off and on shit, and you kind of gotta like do your own shit on the side to make money, and it kind of sucks living in Timmins. And yes, I have my education and all that bullshit. That's not the problem. It's just, it's because we're in Timmins. It's kind of a dead end. There's nowhere to go from here, I don't think. once you get here, you got to go backwards. You got to head back to where you came from and take another direction. Yeah, Timmins fucking sucks. There's more, what you call it? There's more homeless people and drug addicts, like needle fucking heroin, and those people that take the fentanyl, and there's more of that kind of shit around here than fucking jobs. This is more like a place you come to if you want to end it all, I think. I didn't know that when I came here, otherwise I wouldn't have came here, but yeah, this Timmins seems like a place where you want to go, where you want to just fucking end it all. You just quit life and yeah. Timmins, Ontario. Yeah, it's sad, but that's the way it is. When am I moving? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully fucking soon. I want to get the fuck out of here, but we didn't want to come up to Timmins at all, but when we were in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, we ended up homeless. We ended up, yeah, shit wasn't working out too good down there. We were buying a house from my mother, and things went bad, and we ended up in an apartment building, and it got even worse, and we ended up fucking homeless, and I didn't want my kids living in no fucking tent or nothing, so we came up here because my dad lived up here. My kids lived in my dad's house, and me and Donna, we lived in a fucking tent, and that's how we ended up in this fucking house here in Timmins Housing. We applied for a place and told them we were living in a fucking tent, and it was actually fucking snowing out when we were living in the tent, and they told us we could have this place. We had to take it as is, and we had to fix it up ourselves, but yeah, we ended up fucking pretty much homeless, and the only reason we're here is because I didn't want my kids to fucking grow up in a tent, so they lived in my dad's house, and yeah. Nope, I never heard about any of that shit. TG said you moved, so you're from Timmins? Or you live in Timmins? So you know what I'm talking about. It's nothing but a fucking dead end. And yes, Timmins is the toilet of Canada. I think so. There might be worse places, I don't know. But in my lifetime, this is the worst place I've ever been to, and I consider it the toilet of Canada. If Canada wanted an enema, they would shove the hose right here into Timmins. Right, Donna?
Yeah.
They would jab the hose right into Timmins, Ontario. What are you gonna Google?
I don't know. Oh, it's raining.
Oh, here comes the rain.
Good thing I got my clothes in.
Good thing you got your clothes in. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not from Timmins, I don't recommend you ever come to Timmins. It's a very shitty place. It's a dead end. There's nothing here. And all you're gonna want to do is either kill yourself or turn around and go back to where you came from. It's a depressing fucking place. I don't know if Sudbury is worse. Sudbury might be worse for some things, but at least there's fucking restaurants, places to shop, and you know, there's places that keep you sane. Here in Timmins, there's nothing. So yeah, no, I like Sudbury a lot more than I mean, I don't like a lot of people, and Sudbury's loaded with people. That's the part I don't like, but there's a lot more stores, a lot more restaurants, a lot more shit to do. So, yeah, if you're gonna compare, if I was to compare Sudbury and Timmins, Sudbury's the winner. I hate this fucking town. Sudbury is not worse. Well, I agree with you. Sudbury's not worse if you're comparing it to Timmins. For fuck's sakes, look, Donna. I dirtied your thing. Hanmer. I haven't been to Hanmer in years. My grandparents used to live there when I was young, and I used to live with my grandparents. We lived on Jeanne d'Arc Street off of Dominion Drive, and I went to Redwood Acres. That was a school I went to. Since then, though, a lot of like I went to Hanmer once or twice since I moved away. Yeah, I'm talking. I lived there back in the '80s, and I've been there once or twice since then, and it doesn't look the same as when I was a kid. A lot has changed. We do fishing. We don't do any hunting. Reason for that is I never got my hunting license. I haven't had time ever to. Life's too busy for that shit. I guess you gotta kind of like come from a hunting family to have time for that. I never had time. We do fishing once in a while, and we used to do camping a lot, but Donna doesn't like camping. I love camping myself. You know, I can go and live in the woods for a fucking month in my tent and whatever. Donna over here, she just, you know, if she came with me, I gotta bring a lot of fucking headache pills. She won't shut up. She's just bitching all the time.
Every place down south is owned by East Indians who charge $2,500 for rent.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'll never understand that.
Move to the States. You mentioned that before, my kids go there now. It's really
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
fucking Redwood Acres, yeah.
Donna doesn't need a license. She's Indian.
No, she still needs a license. She has to have a license for her firearm, and also because she's Indian, she can go hunting. But I read a lot, and what I read was she's from the Wanapate Band, and she can hunt on that land. But if she's up here in Timmins and she's hunting on a different reserve or something,
I have to get permission.
yeah,
first.
she has to go to the band and ask for permission to be able to hunt there. Otherwise, it's considered illegal for her. I looked into it already.
Lightning. Is there lightning where you are, Sarah?
We had a little bit of lightning here.
Donna is Indian. Well, I never knew that.
Yep, she's an Indian.
Never.
I'm a Finlander and she's an Indian. Is that how it works, Donna?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's other things, but
With other things, but those are the main things.
yeah.
Those are our main things. That cocksucker that's walking up the street right there,
Yeah.
he was walking up the street and he just looked back at me. Why would he be looking back at me unless he has a plan? If that guy comes back here, I'm gonna knock the shit out of him.
Listen
What?
for a second. Just
I'm listening.
He's already walked up this side once, looking over in the yards. I watched him. He did have.
I think he wants to steal something.
He went all the way up to.
Normally I wouldn't bother with somebody like that, but the guy was actually walking up the street. I watched him, and then he turned around. He looked directly in my window at me.
No, he was doing it over there. He got up there, then he crossed.
If he comes in my yard tonight, I'm gonna break his fucking head open. He better not come here.
Hunting and gathering card. You just go to a gun store and take a weekend course. As long as you don't have any felonies, you get the PA. Mohawk.
No, Donna's an Ojibwe Indian.
Eddie, knock him out. And anyway, on camera, I need some excitement in my life.
If he comes in my yard and I go after him, I'll get Donna to hold the camera. Trust me, I will film that.
More reasons to get a gun. Eddie, run out and film him and ask how he's doing. Is he new to the neighborhood?
Yeah, I should have, eh? He's already gone though. He's like, I can't see him anymore. He's up like.
He has a gray pack sack.
He has a great pack sack on.
Porch pirates, somebody says.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck he's walking around and looking around like
Yeah,
that, but that
he
was
was
very,
saying-
that was very suspicious.
Get him, dude. I got your back.
Well, if he comes back down the street, I'm gonna go out there. I'll ask him what the fuck he's doing, but Donna said she's seen him once and then I seen him. If he comes back a third time, I'm gonna fucking ask him.
Mhm.
So, what do you want to talk about, Donna?
I don't know. It's getting. Do people put bars over their windows to try to prevent?
No, I haven't seen any of that yet. I was wondering that a little while back. I seen on YouTube in Murica. Is that where you're from? I seen a lot of neighborhoods, they have bars on their fucking windows, and I was thinking that a little while back, like 2 weeks ago, I was thinking like, if the theft keeps up the way it is, I wonder how much it's gonna cost to get bars on our windows. And I never looked into it because there's nobody around that has bars on their windows, but it is a good fucking idea though, especially in the summertime. If you want to like leave a window open at nighttime, you're gonna need bars because somebody will crawl in without the bars.
Especially with a bug, just nice and say, hey bug, it's kind of a new sketch you don't do that. He's scoping out the area, and I just see that on TV all around south of LA. Almost out of my on TV.
There's lots of thieves out there nowadays. I don't know what the fuck they're even looking for in the backyard. There's nothing back there. There's a picnic table.
People,
There's a jerry can back there. Maybe he's looking for gas, but it's empty. I don't think there's fuck all in there.
people here steal just to fucking steal.
I got 4 cinder blocks out there.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't even know why I have cinder blocks. Donna had a friend one time that was moving, and she was selling stuff, so we bought her cinder blocks for $20, and they've been sitting outside ever since. We didn't even need them, but we're just helping her out with her yard sale, and so we got 4 cinder blocks outside, and I got a lawnmower out there, but I don't even know if it works anymore. The fucking thing's old as fuck. It might work. If it works, we'll use it again this year. If not, we'll probably have to buy another one.
A rake and a shit shovel.
Yeah, we got a rake and a shit shovel out there.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Anyways,
He's not gonna get my weeds, I tell you that. There's no fucking way. Nobody's walking away with my weeds. If this was the Old West, I would draw. I would draw right away. Nobody's walking away with my weeds.
Eddie, I'll be honest, that guy was mean. I just wanted in on your live stream until you threatened to kill me.
You're a fucking liar. That wasn't you. Why would you walk in the rain? Nobody walks in the rain.
No, that's real rare. Not even kids these days. Everybody gets driven.
Yeah. Everybody gets a ride nowadays. Nobody walks. Why are you eating all my crispy squares? Those are mine.
I'll make it some.
You're a liar.
No.
You always tell me you'll make me some. You never fucking make them. I like Rice Krispie squares, and Donna here can't seem to leave them be. I guess she likes them too. So how many of you people are from Timmins? Who's from Timmins that's watching tonight?
Yes, made the tacos.
Yeah, she made me tacos. I guess I can let her have a crispy square. Eh? Rain. Yep, it is rain. Lots of rain. It's better than snow though. I hate the fucking snow.
Don't make those beach.
Yeah, where's the beach cobbler for fuck's sake? She's supposed to make me one of them. I remember when on what's it called? 2.5 Men. Charlie Sheen was eating a peach cobbler while the girl went under the sheets.
Yeah.
Makes a peach cobbler, Donna.
No.
You can go under the sheets. You make the cobbler that much better. I'm in Timmins. TG is in Timmins. What part of Timmins are you living in? The northwest? South, north, the South Porcupine part, the Porcupine part, the Schumacher part. So many parts. What do you want, Charlie? I don't got nothing, bud. Charlie the Labradoodle's right here. He thinks I got food, but I don't got nothing to give him. He's smelling probably that Rice Krispie square, I'm guessing. I don't got nothing to give you, bud. There's nothing up here you can eat. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. And thumbs downer. If you're watching, I explained yesterday. If you don't watch the whole video, YouTube takes your thumbs down back. And it's not there anymore. So all the thumbs downs you gave me this week, YouTube took them away. They're not there. It says 0 thumbs downs. You gotta work a little bit harder, bud. Hey. Figured I'd rub that in. I'm not joking. On your, if you're watching, your YouTube's probably saying that it still has the thumbs down. But go look at one of your friends' YouTubes and check it out. Your thumbs down's not really there. YouTube updated almost a week ago, and I guess a lot of people have complained about thumbs downs and people not actually watching the videos because there's not the view to go with the thumbs down, just like what you're doing. And YouTube decided, hey, if you're not going to watch the video, we're going to take the thumbs down away. So your thumbs downs aren't there anymore. Hump Day Peach Cobbler, that's a good fucking idea. Wednesday, Donna, peach cobbler, and we're gonna eat it upstairs.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, we're not.
So, what do you guys want to talk about? Donna's chatting with a friend.
No.
Kind of dumb though, so what if you don't like something, you're stuck watching it? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Like stuck watching what? Selling my house soon, moving to the country. Country's the place to go. Get away from the people. Marmalade snatch, that's Donna. Okay. Charlie, I got no food, bud. I don't know what you want. I don't got anything up here. There's nothing I can give you. The thumbs down that YouTube did. Well, no, it's not dumb. Like, for instance, how can you thumbs down a video if you never actually watched the video? How do you know it's like not good? And I think YouTube realizes if somebody's thumbs down a video before they watch it, it's not because they don't like the video, it's because they don't like the person making the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is so
Like if you watch my if you watch my videos and you thumbs down my videos, I have no problem with that if you're at least watching the video. But if you're not watching the video and you're thumbs downing it, it's kind of stupid. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like,
Why do that?
yeah, like at least watch the video and have a reason to fucking not like the video. Then, you know.
I personally think you have to be a little bit cuckoo to do that because I can't. If I don't like somebody, I'm not gonna go on YouTube to.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Our thumbs down we got two of them. One's the fat pig that lives across the street, and the other one is Stalker Mitch that lives 2 doors down from her. Those are our constant thumbs downers. We know who our thumbs downers are. Of course, sometimes we get thumbs downs that aren't them, but that's because somebody watched the video and didn't like it, and that's understandable. We don't expect everybody to like our shit. You know what I mean? I didn't expect anybody to like our shit to begin with, but, you know. But if you're watching the video and you don't like it, well, fine, you know. Give a thumbs down. That lets the person creating the video, me and her, know that you didn't like it. Maybe we could change something. But if you just thumbs down it every day without watching a video, well, there's obviously not anything that we need to change. It's just that you're mental, and YouTube needed to change that. You know what I mean?
I got a drinking buddy, and you're always active. Do people ever recognize you in Timmins because of your YouTube channel?
Yep, people recognize us in Timmins all the time. The channel is called The Cigrit, as you guys know. My name is Eddy. Edward, whatever. When I walk around in Timmins, people call me Cigrit. So that's why, if you noticed in my description, I just put it down, Cigrit and Donna, do whatever. Because people in Timmins don't call me Eddy, they call me Cigrit because of the channel. So yeah, people do recognize it. Not everybody calls me Cigrit either. Some people call me asshole. Hey? Sometimes we're places and we'll hear somebody say, hey, there's that fucking asshole from YouTube. And I'm assuming they're talking about me. Right, Donna?
Do you smoke cigarettes?
No. We used to smoke the dirty cigarettes, but we quit. Donna quit 5 years ago, and I haven't smoked them. Has it been 5 years for you?
Just hang on. I was, how old was your dad when he had his heart attack?
When my dad had his heart attack, I think he was 48.
48?
58. Sorry, 58. He was 58.
Okay, so he's 58 and he quit. How many years has it been?
I don't know.
58.
My dad just turned 66. Right? 66?
Yeah.
So that would have been like 8 years ago.
8 years ago. So 7. It's been 7 years.
Donna hasn't smoked for 7 years, and I haven't smoked for 3.
That's cool. You're kind of famous though.
I don't think we're kind of famous.
We just live in a small place.
Yeah, we just live in a small place.
If we lived in regular.
Yeah, if we lived in Toronto, nobody would even know who the fuck we were.
No.
We'd be able to tell them who we are and point at our house and everything, and people still wouldn't know who the fuck we were. Here in Timmins, because it's such a small place, people knew who we were before we even told them who we were.
Yeah. Don't, Daddy, I'm gonna punch you in the ear.
You're gonna punch me in my ear?
Yeah.
I don't want that. I won't be able to hear
Go eat your
nothing.
food. Go and eat.
I don't want to go deaf. Where are you going to make some more tacos for us?
No, you don't want no more taco, do you?
I'm fucking starving. You found us from a Cannabismo unboxing. Well, we got a lot of Cannabismo unboxings.
Do you seriously want another taco?
I don't know. Yeah, Cannabismo unboxings. We got quite a few of them. We didn't used to do unboxings at all. I always thought unboxings was stupid because nobody really watches weed videos and stuff. Oh, some people do, but not really, you know? I mean, you get like 40, 50 fucking views on a weed video, but it's not like other videos where you get like 100, 200, 1,000, you know? But I was doing some videos back in the day, like 2-3 years ago, and fucking, is it a different guy or the same guy?
No, that guy's. This is the same. This is the same guy. This is a.
Is it him?
Where is he going? To her house? No, see, he's looking.
Yeah, okay, the guy's back with the bag. We're gonna go and ask some fucking questions. Let's go ask him some questions. Why are you looking in the yards, bud? Watch, I'll ask him. Just give me a second. I gotta get my sandals on. Well, there he goes right there. He's kind of a fast walker. Anyway, he's too far to ask any questions. But anyway, that's the dickweed that's walking around and checking out the yards. Donna, if he comes back, let me know, and we gotta catch him a little sooner. When I went outside, he was already fucking like 2 doors up that way. Okay. Let me stick you guys back over here. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Anyway, when that dude was coming back, he walked over here and he went down the driveway of the yard behind us and started looking over the fence. And then I went over there and he was already up there, and he's pretty quick. But he's looking for something. He's looking to steal something. I don't know what, maybe a bicycle or something. They got bicycles back there. When are we ending stream? I don't know. Usually Donna ends it on me. I
Well,
don't know.
wrestling's starting soon.
Oh, I guess in the next few minutes because the WrestleMania is starting and Donna wants to watch it.
Yeah.
Huh. So what else you want to talk about before the end?
Nothing. I
Nothing.
I keep my eyes peeled now for the
Donna's keeping her eyes peeled.
because of this fucking.
Can you fit?
loser. Somebody's got to be a loser tonight.
Yep. Somebody's got to be a loser and
Wreck my Sunday.
wreck Donna's Sunday.
Now I gotta turn up the. Now I gotta turn up the cameras earlier now. Come try it.
Watch. I can't promise anything, but sometime tonight Donna might be filming me punching that guy in his fucking skull. I swear to fuck, if he comes in my yard, there's gonna be a We'll have a fight video tonight. Hey. That won't be much of a fight video. I don't think Buddy's gonna last too long. 2-3 hits, I think he's gonna buckle.
And his name is John Cena. Make sure the doors are locked.
Yeah, that dude didn't look like he looked more like a runner than a fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's why he has no markings on him.
Yeah.
Because he's always ran from, I'm saying like the runner that probably could scale a fence like pretty quick, eh?
I never get Leahy drunk. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to get Leahy drunk.
Oh, did you
Like
see
big
the lightning?
time. Yeah, I saw the lightning. I only got 5 tall boys left. Donna bought me a 12-pack this morning. And today's my last day of drinking. I'm not going to be drinking during the week. Donna says I'm only allowed to drink on Saturday. Have I ever outran the police? I never ran from the police before. I usually stick around to argue with them. I've never had to run from the police. Okay, that guy's back. What's he doing?
I don't know. Hey, go at the back door and tell him to fuck off, because I will.
Well, he's already walking up there.
Say,
He's looking for something in that fucking yard.
I say, get the fuck out of here. Well, before I call the fucking cops on you, you piece of shit. I'll be standing there with my bat.
Seriously, he was just right
Yeah,
there
no.
looking in their backyard. And now
That's what I'm saying.
he's way the fuck up. He's moving fast. Watch for him to come back. He comes back, I'm gonna go out the back door. I'm gonna ask him what the fuck.
He's been around.
That's 4 fucking times he's come back and looked through these yards.
Yeah, if he's looking in like here, right? He's probably looking in there. We just can't see because like it's the side, but
I'm gonna go outside and throw a rock at him. Hey?
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna,
pick one up and get him right in the fucking skull.
I'm gonna do more than grab a rock. Yeah, like
He's guaranteed gonna come back again. We can't see him right now, we're just watching for it. But he went up that way. And yeah, that's 4 fucking times now. That's 4 times is too much. He comes back one more time and yeah, we're gonna ask some serious questions. That's bullshit. He was actually halfway up their driveway peeking over the fence.
I think he's looking for.
And the people are home. If he knows them, he would have knocked on the fucking door.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a bike. That's what it seems like, but he won't get that bike. She's got it locked.
He ain't gonna get the bike while I'm watching.
Yeah, okay. That's suspicious.
No, he's gonna come back. Just hold up. Watch. We're gonna go outside. Just hold up. He's coming back. I swear to fuck he's gonna come back. These guys always come back.
He's really watching the whole neighborhood, if you think, from like, and he turns down by the apartment building.
Yeah, he walks right to the fucking end over there. Then he comes back and he walks somewhere up there. I don't know where. And then he turns around and fucking comes back.
He
He's
probably just goes around the fucking corner there, because there's a corner right there. You see where Lavinia is there?
Yeah.
It goes right, there's a...
Well, no, but he's gonna come back though. I know he is. There's no way he's not gonna. He's looked enough. He's seen something he likes. He's seen something he likes. He's gonna come back for it. Send Charlie after him. Charlie won't do shit. Charlie will just bark and then want to get petted. Charlie's not a biter.
And this is why we have cameras.
And this is why we have fucking cameras.
Yeah, what people like that need to be taught a lesson.
They need to be taught a lesson.
Don't touch shit that's not yours.
Don't touch shit that's not yours.
You know, I don't send Donna after.
Yeah.
Chase him down with the paddle or take Charlie for a walk. Charlie won't do nothing.
Yeah, Charlie's not a biter. Charlie's good for like when you're sleeping at nighttime and somebody tries to get in your house, he'll bark really loud and wake you up.
Yeah.
He'll alert you, but when it comes to like protecting and biting and attacking and shit, Charlie's not that type of dog.
He doesn't know what to do.
No, he has no clue what to do. He'll lay there and lick his own fucking balls.
Like I've taken Charlie for walks, and he's like, okay, like husky dogs want to kill Charlie for whatever reason.
Huskies don't like Charlie.
Charlie looks at me like, what do we do, right? I don't know what we do, Charlie. We just keep walking and just don't look at the dog no more. Where is that? Luke? And it's nice, like it's not cold out.
No, it's not cold out, so that cocksucker, he could be out there for hours waiting to the sun's just starting to go down now, so he's gonna make an attempt on that bike probably.
I know, but that would get you near the dude.
Huh?
He says,
I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about here. This is what the guy's looking at, okay? So, he came back down here. You guys see him in the front there when I took you outside. But he came back down here. And then he came down halfway down the fucking driveway right here. And he's peeking over the fence. And the reason he's peeking over the fence, I don't know if you guys can see, but right there against that. See how we have a... Well, there's one over there, and there's a bicycle leaning against it. And there's a couple little bicycles in front of it. And I think that's what he's looking at. When he comes by, I think he wants to jump the fence, steal her bike, and fuck off with it. But, yeah, we're just waiting for him to come back from up that way over there. And this ain't the first time I have some videos where we have people that come down the fucking street and knock on doors and actually wait to see if you're home so they can fucking break in. Is that right, Donna?
yeah. When there's people like,
Do you hate when there's people like that?
yeah.
Donna, there's still 4 tacos left. Why aren't you making them?
I'm having one. You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one of them. I love tacos. Okay. Anyway, so that's what's going on. We're waiting to see if he'll come back. I think he will though, because he's been by a bunch of times already. I think he's interested in that bike over there.
I think so, because when I first seen him before you seen him, right?
Yeah.
I had the way he was walking is why I noticed him, right? And he was looking in the yards. But he seems really interested in hers.
He's interested in her yard. Yep, Timmins is ranked the 10th dangerous city in Canada. This is a dangerous place to live in. People are fucked. You never know who you're gonna meet up with around here. You got people stabbing each other. You got people taking shits wherever the fuck they want in town. Some people shit in the grocery store. Some people shit on the fucking street when they're walking. It's sickening. Fucking, you got people shooting up all kinds of fucking dope down. You got so many homeless people downtown, it's unbelievable. And half of them are inside the banks because there's nowhere to go, like in the wintertime when it's cold. So they go inside the banks where the bank machine is, and sometimes you catch them in there sucking each other's cocks. Yeah, seriously, they suck each other's cocks in there. Timmins is a very bad place. I hate this fucking place. I know if you grew up here, you probably have childhood memories and stuff, and you know, if I grew up here, I probably would too. But I guarantee you, Timmins is not the way you probably remember it. It's fucked. He could have a knife or something, what?
Or something. Really.
I could have a knife too, hey? I'm not worried about a knife. Before I started doing this YouTube channel, I was known for, I was asked to be on a TV show, 2 TV shows before actually. I don't know if you guys know, some of you guys know. I was asked to be on Doomsday Preppers Season 2. Not because of, like a lot of those guys are known for like survival, like, you know, having cabins in the bush and different things. I was known online for, I know about crazy people that live in the bush, eh? And I used to warn people about that and stuff because I know about that kind of thing. And I was asked to be on Doomsday Prepper Season 2, and I was also asked after that to be on Naked and Afraid, that show. But Donna didn't like that idea because I would have been naked with a girl, and Dom didn't like it. Right, Donna?
Okay, but how would you like it if somebody asked me to be on a show?
If you had some kind of skills, Donna, then you should be out there sharing it with the world.
Would you care if my partner was gonna be a naked male?
I don't know.
You would.
But anyway, I'm not worried about a dude with a knife and stuff. That's kind of my field, eh? I would take it from him and tune him up. I'm just kidding. I don't know what would happen. Maybe he would hurt me. Not yet, though. Maybe he found a bicycle on the next block.
Or maybe somebody caught him and was beating the shit out of him.
Somebody might have caught him and is beating the shit out of him.
Then they're calling the police station. Yeah, make it afraid. That would have been a nightmare.
Yeah, Naked and Afraid. We watched a little bit of that show, but it wasn't that great. I don't know if I would have. I don't think I would have liked to be on that show. I was only asked to be on the 2 shows before, by National Geographic actually, is who got a hold of me. Mm-hmm. The first show was Doomsday Prepper Season 2. They wanted me to be on there, but the reason I didn't go on the show is number 1. I told you guys earlier we ended up homeless, and that was around the same time. And number 2, most people that were on Doomsday Preppers have been labeled mentally unstable and had their land taken from them and weapons taken and all kinds of shit has happened, so I don't want nothing to do with that shit. I don't got no land or weapons to get taken from me, but if I did, I wouldn't want to give it up that easy. Anyway, enough about that shit. We're watching for the guy, the thieving guy. He's gonna be back. I know he is. I can feel it in my bones. They always come back.
And not that smart.
And he's not that smart. He looks stupid.
Yeah. Very stupid.
Very stupid. He looks like a very dumb cocksucker. Eh? I was kind of hoping he was going to come back because I was going to lip off a little bit and let you guys watch. It's always fun to watch videos with some lipping off. Eh? I like videos with lipping off. We gotta start creating the kind of content we want to see, Donna. Mm-hmm. We gotta start going out and lipping off to people. I like videos where people lip off.
Well, I don't have like a problem questioning, you know, what the hell you're doing in my neighborhood. I've got no candy for you.
We ain't got no candy for you.
He's probably watching your YouTube too, trying to see what.
No, he didn't have no phone or nothing in his hand.
No, he was looking at yards.
He just had a gray pack sack on and he was snooping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he can afford the YouTube, the internet.
No.
He didn't look like the kind of person that can afford internet. If he could afford internet, I don't think he'd be out stealing bikes or whatever the fuck he's looking for.
Yeah, I'm on the road looking for people's yards. Maybe they're talking to
Bloop.
Okay, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm all tuckered out.
You're tuckered out.
Need to finish up my little bit of dishes and then go and spend some time with you.
She wants to spend some time with the meat cigarette. Eh?
Yeah. Where is it? I wish that fucker would come back. What if the FBI is behind? We don't have FBI.
The FBI can fuck off.
No, it's somebody that's gonna steal. And don't steal from anybody, but not, don't be stealing from fucking kids either. Like, that's fucking, don't even fucking try that. I will fucking.
Yeah, this guy's about ready to rob some kids. Those are kids that
Like, that's like
they own the bikes back there. They belong to children.
It's
Huh?
and that's why I sleep with the fucking window open to hear. Oh, there's what's her face? Miss Cherries.
Ela. Donna has a hard time with her name.
I do. I keep forgetting, so I'm just gonna call you Miss Cherries.
Miss Cherries is with us.
Or Mrs. Ma'am Cherries.
Madam Cherries.
Yeah.
Where is that dirty cocksucker?
Yeah. I'd like to break your wrist.
That's not him?
No, that's a lady walking. Somebody just taking a walk. Eddy, somebody says.
That's my name, don't wear it out. Eh? Remember Pee Wee Herman? That's my name, don't wear it out. Did you guys used to watch Pee Wee Herman when you were kids?
Wonder if anybody's ever busted somebody's wrists for stealing. I would.
I imagine somewhere in time.
I would bust them. I would take the charge for it, and I would look the judge straight in the eye and I would say, it's because you're just gonna let them back out anyways. Well, at least they'll go back out into society, right? With broken fucking wrists. Won't be stealing anything. Maybe he's looking for
You guys are wearing out my fucking name. Pretty soon we're not gonna be able to see it.
No, it wouldn't be. Justin's He's, Grassman Neighbor says maybe he's looking for our son, but Justin's, how do you say it?
I found a cunt here, Donna.
No. He's, I don't know how to say it. There's a word and a word.
There's a word and a word. She doesn't know how to say it.
Yeah.
My name's worn out now.
I swear to God,
Do
if
you?
somebody comes tonight, Eddie, I'm going to.
I swear to fuck, if somebody comes in my yard tonight, I'm gonna clobber the shit out of them. I'm gonna record it for you guys
You
too.
better wake up because I will end up being awake before you.
I will bash that fucker's head right in. I will fucking.
I will tell.
I'll unload one right on him. Hey Donna, we'll fucking unload one.
Owes money. Who owes money?
Who owes money? I don't owe nobody no fucking money.
Do you guys stay up late?
Yeah, we still. I don't even sleep half the time. I'm up most of the fucking night. I sometimes get in a good 15 or 20 minutes, but that's about it.
Eddie keeps the GoPro strapped on in case the raccoon comes up. Picture on camera. He's in the studio, girl.
You better not. I should grab one of those cinder blocks outside. If he comes in the yard tonight, I should toss it to him. Here, bud. Just fucking heave it at his face.
Start at the car.
Hey?
He's trying to steal your house.
No.
Good luck.
Good fucking luck.
Okay. We're taking off.
What do you mean? I wanted that guy to come back so we can give him some shit. We can give him some shit.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. He's not coming back right now. He's done looking what he needs to look at. He's gonna wait till it's pitch black. You watch pitch black and I don't have my running shoes on. I'll be chasing him. Do you guys have any weapons? Bring it upstairs and throw it out the window.
I got these for weapons. I got knives and stuff. We don't got no guns though. We don't.
You don't need
If somebody came into our house, we don't want to kill them. We just want to hurt them really badly.
Hi, the sheriff. You come on as we're going. We were.
Well, we don't have to go all the time, Donna. You always want to end it. This shit's just starting to get good. We might be able to clobber that cocksucker on fucking video.
Well, it's already starting to go down.
The sun's already starting to go down.
The thing about it was how like he was like more than halfway down her, like in her driveway. You know what I mean? That's concerning. And it's not even. It wasn't even. You could still see outside, and you're peeping around like that. You're fucking peeping, fucking losing, fucking.
You peeping, Tom?
That's concerning. We were barbecuing dinner, finished just in time. Oh yeah, good. That's good. But we've been watching a person that's been creeping around.
We're watching some cocksucker walk around the neighborhood. looking in people's backyards for something. Probably a bike. That's what Donna says.
Yeah, they need to get around.
He's looking for transportation.
And the thing is,
And when he comes back, we're gonna go outside and confront him. We're gonna go out there and ask him what it's all about.
the thing is, they take the bike, right, just to dump it somewhere. They're not even gonna use it. They'll use it for 10 minutes and then just throw it. Eddie,
Yeah.
stop it.
Oh, she's just feeding me the shots. I think I got a broken rib.
Well, that teaches you.
Who punches somebody like that?
Me.
Did you guys see her? She's like just fucking, just hammering me. Fuck's sakes. She's knocking the shit out of me. Where you going, Donna? You going to look out the window?
Yeah,
You're not gonna see nothing out there.
I'm just looking.
Come and get some.
Let's take off.
It's raining out. Grassman Nightmare says, Donna, go lay down. And he go outside with cameras, sit in chair and drink beers and bomb totes. It's raining out. I'll get soaked. My weeds will get wet. We gotta wait for more of a warmer night to be able to do that kind of thing. Boop! What's going on? Why are you over here? You were over here, now you're over here.
I just feel like being here.
You feel like being there. Donna's being an old lady. I know, she's always like that, like an old woman. Molson's garbage. Drink Budweiser. Budweiser gives me heartburn. I can only drink so much of it and then it gets too fucked. Teach Donna karate. I don't know karate.
What else?
I know kung fu. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything.
Karate for what?
What?
Karate for what?
I don't know. You can kick somebody's ass.
I don't need to know anything. Have my own moves.
Donna says she has her own moves.
I don't need.
Hey, Donna, what are your moves? Choke the chicken?
No. I have deadly moves.
What?
I have deadly moves.
You have deadly moves?
Yeah.
What are those moves?
Well, come break into the house and you'll find out.
I told Donna to have a beer earlier. She's not much for beers. Last night I had to bug her and she finally had one fucking beer before bed. One. I had 2 beers. 2 tall boys. I said, you can have these 2. There's 2 for me, Donna, 2 for you. She wouldn't take both. She took one.
Mm-hmm.
One fucking beer. Who drinks one beer?
Me. I drink one beer.
Women. What is it with women and having a hard time drinking a beer?
Not all are like
I know they're not all like that. It seems to be all married women. Once you marry them, they don't like beer no more.
You better fucking watch it.
It's true. Ever since we got married, you didn't like beer no more. You see something out there?
No, I hear walking. I just can't.
You hear walking, but you don't see nothing.
Yeah.
Donna's hearing walking.
You don't need somebody to drink fucking beer with you.
Why?
Because I said so.
Donna cleaned my bong tonight, and whenever she cleans the bong,
The what?
the water seems to,
Oh,
yeah,
stick.
yeah, the water makes the bowl stick to the down stem, and the cocksucker comes right out. It's the wedding cake. Could be the wedding cake. I don't know. I don't know what it is that fucks women up. They get married and they just, no more beer. Not only do they stop drinking beer, they try to stop you from drinking the beer too. What the fuck is up with that? They try to control you. If you're not married, don't get married. Stay single. You can drink all the beer you want. I'm getting stared at right now. Yeah, it's thief season again. We used to do a thief season show all the time, but living in Timmins, Ontario, it seems like every season's fucking thief season. People steal all the time. So you can't really have thief season in Timmins. We had to change it to just everyday life in Timmins, I guess. There's a lot of thieves in this fucking town. The little gun I had, the Walmart one, the one you're talking about, I actually bought that gun at Albert's Sports and Workwear. But I went to Walmart to get some, I needed some pellets. No, I had pellets. I needed some targets. That's what happened. That's why I went to Walmart, and that's why that gun came with boot. But yeah, I don't have that gun anymore. The cops didn't like it because it looked too real, and they tried to give me a hard time about it. And I still used it anyways, and they didn't like it. Then my son Michael, he wanted the gun to go shooting at something or something. I forget what he wanted to do. And so he has the gun now. I should probably get it back from him and use it again, see if the cops come back, but I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it was a BB gun, pellet gun. It had the both, yeah. It wasn't a real gun. But the cops came here like it was, and yeah. The cops are fucked here in Timmins. They got nothing better to do. They seen I had a YouTube video with a fucking pellet gun. And so they came to my house and the cops said, "We were gonna come here and shoot you dead. We were just gonna kick down the fucking door and start shooting." But then somebody here at the police department noticed that there was a fucking marking on the side that indicated it was a fucking pellet gun, so that's the only reason we didn't come here and blow you away. Holy fuck! You were gonna come here just kick in my door and shoot without asking questions. It wasn't even a real gun. Anyway. I should probably get that fucking gun back and use it in some videos and see if the cops will actually come, and then we'll film a conversation with them on how stupid they are. What are you doing, Donna? Dumb cops. Yeah, they're dumb as fuck. Well, they're not all dumb. I've had a few cops come here that were pretty cool. They actually were like regular people, you know. But I've also had cops come here that are stupider than fuck, and yeah. Nope, they're not interested in any of that shit. They're interested in shooting their guns off, I guess. They all just want to shoot something or somebody. That's what it seems like. Who's on the wrestling, Donna?
These are the girls.
The girls are wrestling.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to become a cop. When I was younger, I thought about it, but as I got older, I don't want to become a cop. It just seems, I don't know. I don't want to be a tyrant. Hey? Fuck cop. Donna, what fucking stinks?
Something.
What smells so bad?
There's something burning
Something's burning where?
on
Holy fuck!
down there.
That smells bad.
Well,
Donna's burning something over there on the stove.
okay, I'm not burning
You're burning something. It fucking stinks.
something.
My fuck.
Something is there, that's all. Someone fucking do that.
It fucking stinks bad.
I don't think it stinks that bad. It really don't.
Huh? Who'd be a dirty cop? I wouldn't be a dirty cop. I follow the rules. If I was to take on a job like a cop, I would be honest and fair, not like the way the cops really are. And a lot of you guys probably don't believe that because I say words like fuck and cock and I smoke weed, but I'm actually pretty fair between people. I wouldn't like how cops go ahead and arrest people for stupid reasons because some business called and shit. I wouldn't be like that. I wouldn't be arresting people for too many things. I would be, yeah, that's true. I would confiscate your weeds into my lungs, eh? But that's about it. I wouldn't, like, if I was a cop, I wouldn't really, you know, I wouldn't bust too many people. I would let a lot of people walk, just because I think cops are dumb. I think they arrest people for stupid reasons. I don't believe in a lot of the shit that cops believe. You know, like infringing on people's rights. Hey, I wouldn't do that. That's one of the reasons that's one of the reasons I wouldn't want to be a cop, because what if you accidentally did infringe on somebody's rights? You're kind of guilty, you know. Once you learned you did that, you're kind of like gonna have that thought in your head for the rest of your life that you took somebody's rights away for no reason. I wouldn't want to be that kind of person. Donna, on the other hand, she has no problem stripping you of your rights. Donna would be a little tyrant, wouldn't you, Donna?
No.
Yes, you would. I wouldn't confiscate anybody's weeds either. I'm just joking. I wouldn't like if that happened to me. That's what I believe everybody should have the rights to their weeds. You should be able to carry it. You should be able to carry around as much weeds as you want without anybody fucking with you.
Well, it's a weed.
Yeah, if you had a trunk full of Molson, I wouldn't fine you. But if you're drinking and driving, that's a different story. You know what I mean? You can't allow people to drink and drive. That's so fucked. If you're running over innocent fucking people all because you're an arsehole. So that there, if I was a cop, I would have no choice but to bust you. But if you only had a trunk of booze and you weren't drinking it, I'd let you go. You didn't drink it, just fuck off and make sure you don't drink it until you get to where you're going. Even if you're underage, I don't give a fuck if you ain't drinking. I mean, fuck, whatever. We all drank underage at one time. I know I did. I don't know about you guys. Did you drink when you were underage, Donna? I think so. I think Donna got drunk when she was underage. I remember some weekends where she was drunk as fuck. We made children. Yeah, I don't know if the bikes are still there. I think so. I didn't see the guy come back. I would have saw him with the corner of my eye. He's got like a gray jogging suit on or something with a fucking gray backpack. It wouldn't be hard to spot. Plus, Donna's over there in the kitchen. She's doing dishes and stuff. She can see straight out the window. It says, Uncle 705 says, you know, Donna's pissed off and she's making noise in the kitchen. And then Grassman Nightmare says, is Donna building a log cabin?
But close or this is a lady.
And yeah, I know we should get some motion lights. We were gonna get some a while back, but we ended up buying some cameras. They're just as good as motion lights. They kick on as soon as somebody comes outside or comes into the property, and they come in pretty clear. So the cameras are better than the motion lights. But eventually we will get the motion lights too. Everything's expensive nowadays, though. How much are motion lights going for? Fuck, what? $200? Like, what are they going for now? You know what I mean? Ever since COVID, everything went up in price. Like, everything. How common are power outages in Timmins? They happen all the fucking time. If you were watching last night, the power went out during the live stream last night, during the end. But during the summertime here in this house here, where we live, yeah, we're probably gonna lose power a good fucking 15, 16 fucking times before the snow comes back. Donna,
What?
can you bring me a toothpick? I thought I had one.
So did I.
If I did, I don't know where the fuck it went. It's not here anymore. I don't know. TG, I asked you a little while ago, what part of Timmins do you live in? You never get power outages. Are you outside of Timmins, maybe? Is that why? Maybe you answered my question, I don't know. Everything seems blurry after a while. I'm in Timmins, Australia, mate. Timmins, Australia. Is there a Timmins in Australia?
There must be.
I've never been to Australia. Is Donna mad, Eddie? No, she's not mad.
I'm doing dishes.
She's just doing some dishes over there behind the camera, and
It sounds louder.
yeah, it probably just sounds louder to you guys because she's close to the fucking camera. She's closer to the camera than I am. Timmins, Australia is Timmins, Ontario in an alternate universe. Huh! I didn't know that. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm smoking Rockstar from Kootenai Botanicals. It's really good stuff. It's one of my favorite strains. I love the Rockstar. I don't know why, just Rockstar always it always gets me fucking high, and it sticks with me for a while, and when you grind it up, it fluffs up, and it seems like it never ends. Hey, I love Rockstar. Look it up. Look what up. Timmins Road, Australia. What would I be like in an alternate universe? I'd probably be a nerd. My hair would be short and combed to the side like Clark Kent. I'd probably play with video games, and I don't know. Yeah, we had Purple Kush before, that's pretty good. Anyway, I said this a few times, I'm going to say it again. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the like button. We can use a lot more subscribers, and when you hit the like button, it helps the videos travel through the algorithm so other people can discover us and maybe subscribe also. That's how I understand how it works. That's how YouTube explains it. It's one big algorithm, and when people watch your video, when you watch the video, other people are able to watch it because you're watching it. But when you thumbs up the video, for some reason it travels a little bit further, and people further out there can fucking discover us and subscribe and all that bullshit. So if you haven't thumbs up, fucking well thumbs up. I don't know if that's true, but that's what YouTube says. The more thumbs ups you get, the more further, like the views itself help your video in the algorithm, but the thumbs up help it further out there. Whatever that means. Maybe other countries can watch or something. Maybe people who watch us in China. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? I don't quite understand YouTube, but it says that kind of shit, and yeah. Nope, the thief never came back yet.
It's early.
Yeah, it's still kind of early. It's only what? It's 10 to 9, so thieves around here, they like to wait it out, you know.
Some wait till 5 a.m.
Yeah, some will wait till 5 a.m. and rob you just before you wake up. That happens too. Algorithm of hopeful. Yep, that's what it is. See, in the old days, I done a lot of reading on, well, because I got a YouTube channel, you know, I'd like to understand how this shit all works, you know. Well, in the old days, like when other people that you watch from the old days, like for instance, you guys all probably know who Angry Grandpa is. Well, Pickle Boy, kid behind the camera, he has a lot of subscribers, but if you watch his earlier videos, his earliest videos, there's always a computer playing his videos in the background, in the back of the trailer, like Angry Grandpa would usually be watching them or something, or he'd just be playing on the fly, you know? And the reason for that is because in the old days you used to be able to watch your own videos over and over, and YouTube would count that as a fucking view. But it doesn't work like that anymore. And I forget why I'm even talking about that. Why did you stop working with Grass Chief? Oh, Grass Chief. Well, they had good weeds at Grass Chief, and I liked working with them, but John from Grass Chief, the cocksucker that runs the shit, he was a dickweed. And I would do it wasn't my idea to do unboxings for any fucking marijuana dispensaries. That wasn't like my idea. They approached me and asked me because I got a YouTube channel. Anyway, I used to buy my weeds from Grass Chief originally. I'd actually spend my money and buy weeds from the cocksucker. And then I started doing reviews for them, and they started giving me freebies and stuff and whatever. And one video I had the box turned a certain way, and you could see the label. It didn't say Grass Chief on it. It had whatever fake label they stuck on the fucking box. Nobody cared about it. It wasn't a big deal. Other marijuana dispensaries that I've done reviews for don't give a fuck about that. But Grass Chief, John from Grass Chief, he was a cunt. And he fucking said, I actually paid for some fucking weeds one weekend. They sent me some free shit, but I paid for an order because there was some weeds that they had that I wanted to try out. And I spent over $200 fucking dollars. And the cocksucker held my package, and he said he wasn't going to send it to me after I paid for it until I blurred out certain things on a video for him. So I blurred out the goddamn stuff in the video for him. I did what he asked. Even though I didn't fucking want to, I did it. And when I was done doing it, it wasn't good enough for him. He still pissed like a little bitch. He cried about it, saying you could see a little part of this, a little part of that. And I had enough, and I told him to go fuck himself, and I told him to keep the fucking package that he was holding hostage, and I told him to stick it up his fucking arse. You guys can go back and actually watch that video. The video's still online. And anyway, because I said that on the video, I told him to keep it and whatever. I told him I wasn't no fucking bum. I'll just buy my fucking weed from somewhere else. You know, keep it, you cocksucker. He ended up sending it to me about a week later. And after he sent me that box, I told Grass Chief to go fuck themselves. And I never did a review for them again. And I won't do another review for them again. And if John from Grass Chief is watching right now, he can suck my cock. And he's lucky that when he was holding my package, he was over in fucking Vancouver and I'm in Ontario. Because if he was here where I am, I would have knocked the shit out of him. He wouldn't have been holding any fucking thing. And that's why I don't do reviews for Grass Chief anymore, because John from Grass Chief's a cocksucker, and he can suck my cock and fuck off, and yeah, he could just fucking eat my ass. I thought YouTube is against it, weed and drinking videos, but they are, but they aren't. It depends on how you're looking at it. If you want to make a video, monetize it where you're making money and there's ads on it, you can't have weeds in the video because they won't monetize those kind of videos. You can have beer in the video and still monetize, but you're only allowed to have 4 or 5 beers. If you go over that limit, YouTube calls it binge drinking, and they won't monetize with that either. You can binge drink and get as high as you want if you're not going to monetize a video. YouTube doesn't give a fuck. It's when you go to monetize a video is when they start to care, because the people that are putting the ads on your video might not approve of those kind of things. You know what I mean? As soon as the lights out, the thieves come out. That's true. It happens all the time. I'm still watching. Donna's still watching too. Do you wear a toque in the summer? I wear a toque all year round. You might be wondering why I wear it in the summertime. Well, in the summertime, if I don't wear a toque, my fucking head sweats like crazy. And the toque actually absorbs the sweat, and I throw that toque away, put a new one on, and just, yeah, you just keep switching it throughout the day. What are you looking for, Donna?
I was seeing what I had on my tray. I didn't know it was still raining outside.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
You're lucky. In Australia, we don't have weed sponsors. Yeah, I didn't know that like when I started doing YouTube, I didn't expect to have any sponsors. I didn't think anybody would be interested in this fucking channel at all. But yeah, since I started doing this channel, we've been sponsored by Grass Chief. Buy my weed online. That was a short one. Buy my weed online. That only lasted for fucking maybe 2 weeks. Cannabismo and Kootenai Botanicals. And we've had other dispensaries send us little packages and stuff to do a quick review video for them, but they never sponsored us, but they sent us stuff to, just to make a video for them, because, I don't know, it's not that people watch us for weeds and stuff. I think it's more because the comedy, because we try to be funny and they like that, and because I really don't know why they would send us weeds. I never thought in a billion years that, if I did a YouTube channel that people would be sending me free weed, but I get free weeds all the fucking time, and I don't know why. I'm assuming because people laugh at the shit and they think it's funny, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody really takes us serious, really, I mean, we don't lie. We tell you if the weed's good or not. Like, we're honest with that. Just, who are we to tell you what's good, though, right? So it's just a little weird that some dispensaries send us their weeds and ask us to review it. To me, it just seems weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I get all my weed free. Well, no, I guess I shouldn't say that. Like, if, okay, like right now, Kootenai Botanicals is our sponsor. So what happens is they'll send us weeds, and I tell you guys, like I'll do an unboxing for them, and I'll also review anything that we never smoked before, because it's new to us, and me and Donna will tell you what we think of it. What the fuck was I talking about? Give me a second, I forget what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, free weed. Yeah, so Kootenai Botanicals sponsors us right now. So like I'll do unboxings for them, and I'll review new strains and stuff or whatever they send to us. And in every like other show that's not an unboxing or review video, I always tell you guys we're smoking, like tonight I told you guys we're smoking Rockstar from Kootenai Botanicals. It's because they sponsor us, and so I mention them in every video, you know what I mean? Is that what I was saying? I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Give me a second. Oh yeah, free weed. We're back on that. Yeah, they send us stuff for free, but like say a new strain comes out or something and they didn't send it to me in the next, like say they send me like they don't send me messages, they'll send me like an email with what is that thing called? An invoice. And it'll tell me everything that they're sending me that week. Well, and it'll say that they're gonna ship it out like whatever. And if I want something added to that order that they didn't put in the order, like if something new came up, then I'll have to pay for that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say they came up with a new strain tomorrow called fucking Ashtray OG, and it's not in this week's fucking shipment. Well, if I can catch them before they send it out, I can get Ashtray OG added for whatever the price is. I have to pay for it, of course, but you know what I mean. I hope. So Grassman Nightmare left. Yeah, you cocksucker. Go to make a BLT. I wish I had fucking BLT right now. Sucker teasing us with his BLT. Yes, Kootenai Botanicals is out of BC. They're in Vancouver. See, if you guys had a YouTube channel, all you do is, see, I didn't think of this in the beginning, but when we started our YouTube channel, here's my board right here. I keep a board. When we started our YouTube channel, Donna wasn't in the videos, just I was in the videos, and Donna would email places like McDonald's and, you know, Coca-Cola and say like, we have a YouTube channel and if you want us to fucking, you know, have your stuff in our videos, you gotta pay for it. It's, you know, pretty much like that, but not like that, you know, a little bit more politer, I guess you'd say. And sure enough, McDonald's sent us coupons. I don't know if you guys remember, like, I don't know if you guys were subscribed there 3 years ago, but we used to have a lot of McDonald's coupons. We had books of them that they'd send us when we first started the channel. We were eating Big Macs all the fucking time and other things. Chicken nuggets and milkshakes and fuck! And then they stopped sending them after a while, but at first it was fucking awesome. GoPro's on here because if you guys remember, I didn't buy my GoPro. My earliest subscribers paid for it. And I had some GoPro troubles. And we called GoPro. And we told them we were using it for our YouTube channel and all this other fucking shit and whatever. And so they sent us a gooseneck. They sent us a gooseneck and 2 clamps. I actually have them somewhere upstairs. I never used them because I don't know what the fuck I would do with them. But they're worth $80 or maybe a little more than that. They sent us that, so they're on the board. Canna Fresh Green is a marijuana dispensary. They never sponsored us, but they sent us some weeds to review on video, like a couple videos for them, you know. You can go and check those out if you want. Canna Fresh Green. Apple, they're on here. It's white, you might not be able to see that. We use Apple phones to do our videos. And Donna, we were having problems with our phones when we were first making the fucking videos. And Donna called and argued with Apple and told them we're using these for fucking YouTube and there's all these fucking problems and this and that. And the fucking tripod that I'm actually using right now, that the phone's on, they sent us from Apple because of all the problems and stuff. Coca-Cola sent us some fucking coupons when Donna emailed them. Grass Chief's on here because, well, we used to do reviews for them. This is a Cannabismo one because we did reviews for them. This is Cooking Green Bastard Style. He's a YouTuber. He does some cooking videos. You can find him on YouTube if you want to check him out. He's called Cooking Green Bastard Style. He sent us some spice one time, and is that what he sent? Some spice, right, Donna? Yeah, he sent us some spice. It was pretty good stuff. You might be able to get a hold of him and get some spice if you want to try it out. I don't know. I don't know if he sells it or how that works, but he sent us some, and it was pretty good stuff. I don't even know if we have any more, but we did have some, and yeah. And all these here, like all these other names here, these here are people that have sent money to our channel, and we put them on the board. Not just money, but other things too. Money, see the red's for money, the green's for weeds, and the yellow dot is for other things. So like some people send a letter or something, we put them on the board, you know. You don't have to like send money. Like some people think you have to send money to get on the board, but you don't have to send money. If you sent a letter or anything really, you just send us a fucking rock from your driveway, we'll put you on the board. But yeah, we keep this board here because these are all the people that have sent something to help the channel out throughout time. Okay? Not everybody's on the board either. Some people that send money to us don't want to be on the board because I guess maybe they can't be associated with the type of people we are. So some people aren't on the board, but yeah. Why are we talking about the board? Do you remember, Donna?
I should know this, but I don't.
So Robin left, or is leaving. Did they approach me for reviews? No, yeah, sort of. You talk about the marijuana dispensaries? Yeah, they didn't ask me to do reviews. I just kind of started when they were sending me the free stuff, and I just assumed that's what they wanted, and they're happy with it. I'm happy with the free weeds, and that's just what we do. I am. So X is leaving or left. When is my birthday? My birthday is in June, on June 18th. I'm a Gemini. Hey.
2K PKS if they're still on the board.
Is my name still on? Yeah, of course your name's on the board, buddy. Where are you? Right there. 2K PK. I don't know if your monitor's big enough, but here. Can you see?
X says June 18th.
I don't know if you can see or not, but yeah, you're there.
No, spice like as in like for your meat, like a rub, not spice like some type of drug.
2K PK, you're right there. Of course you're on there. We don't ever take nobody's name off the board. Once you're on the board, you're on there forever, eh? Yeah, you're still on the board.
Nemesis is going.
Huh?
Nemesis is going. Or what?
Spice? No, yeah, no. It's spice for meat. It was meat rub. It was for chicken and pork, I think, eh?
Something like that.
Yeah, that the sticker right here is actually the label that was on there. It says ingredients: paprika, garlic, oregano, other herbs and spices, no MSG, no artificial ingredients, no bullshit. That's what was in there. No drugs though. We don't do no weird drugs. The only things that me and Donna smokes is weeds. We don't do nothing else.
Nothing.
A little bit of beer, but we don't do the other stuff that other people do. We're not like those kind of fucking people. That's fucked. We just like smoking weeds. That's it. Eddie, your birthday 18 or 19? 18th. My birthday's on the 18th of June. I'm gonna be 44 fucking years old. Fucking getting way up there now.
Not really.
What do you mean not really? 44. I'm getting old. How old are you guys?
Probably younger.
Most of you guys are probably in your 20s or 30s. Probably one of you guys are probably fucking 50. Right?
I thought you meant like K2 Spice. No.
You dirty cocksucker. There's a fly on my glass.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want the glass anymore.
What?
Fucking shit fly on my glass. I didn't know the shit flies were out now.
Unplugged says 37. How old were you?
37. I missed when I was 37.
TJ, how old were you guys when you got married?
Me and Donna got together when she was 15 and I was 16.
We got married way later.
Yeah, we got married later, but yeah, we got together in our teen years. We've been together forever.
I'm 10 years younger than you, Eddie. Says X.
That fucking fly!
TJ says 38. Nemesis says 32. JK says 31.
Where'd that fucking fly go?
33 in May, says Nemesis. So are you saying my wife and I are ancient at 48?
48! 48! I'm just kidding. No, I'm not saying you're ancient at 48. I'm just saying I don't want to be 48. I don't want to be 44, and that's coming. How was it when you turned 44? Were you worried? Were you scared? Were you worried that time was passing you by and shit?
Keenan says he's 18. NCD says he's
18! Fuck, I wish I was 18.
I remember 18. That was good.
I remember when I was 18. Banging all the time.
And NCD is 62.
62! Holy fuck! I'm just kidding.
Yes, my wife.
I feel like I'm 62. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it feels like to be 62.
62.
62.
Jeez.
I'm worried about getting 44. 62 sounds really scary. I'm just fucking with you.
62 years young, my brother. My brother.
62. I don't know if I'm still going to be around at 62.
That just seems like a...
I sometimes wonder if I'm going to see 55.
62. What do you do when you're 62?
I don't know. What do you do when you're 62? Pray a lot, eh? Eat a lot of bran muffins.
I don't even want to.
I don't know. I don't know what you do when you're 62.
Probably the same thing as
NCD, what do you do?
what do you do when you're 62?
Yeah, what do you do these days? Like what do you
Like, yeah.
what keeps you going?
What's your, like, typical day?
Yeah. You do jogging?
I'm turning 19. 19?
19!
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. I wish I was 19. Back when I was 18, 19, all I did was bang. My hips were strong. Now I think I might need a new hip.
You still bang? Donna doesn't think so.
Yeah, Donna thinks you quit banging at a certain age.
You got lungs of steel, Eddie. Just a number. Just a number.
Well, I hope when I'm 62 I can still get it done. Because I'm 43 and I have a hard time getting it done right now.
60 seems youngish. My parents are in their 60s.
Yeah, my dad's 66 and my mom is I think 62. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think she's 4 years younger than my dad. I think. I don't really know, but I think. So yeah, my parents are in their 60s right now.
Eddie, don't forget you got a thief lurking. I know, but you could.
Yeah, we'd be able to see him though because just the way you can always like catch things with the corner of your eye right there, and the clothes he was wearing, he doesn't have really good stealing clothes on.
Miss Cherries is 22. Jeez.
22.
So young.
So young, yeah.
NCD says I guess anything you want. 22. Miss Cherries.
22. I wish I was 22.
I am 20 years
I wish I
old.
was any number younger than what I am now.
I say just watch. Smoke 20 pounds of chicken and 5 pork loins today.
Eating pork loins in your 60s? That's dangerous stuff. You're living life on the edge.
Keenan is
I always heard once you hit your 40s, you shouldn't be eating too much pork and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like pork chops and bacon and meats like bologna, you know? That's what I always heard. So I'm in my 40s right now. I kind of I love eating bologna and mustard, but Donna always scares me with gonna have a heart attack one day or something because of fucking bologna.
Richard Rackley, round 3, loading the bomb with a 65. Richard Rackley, 65.
65.
Donna, do you ever see your family and siblings? No.
No, she doesn't. That's fucked.
Never. Ever.
No.
Ever.
We used to see her family all the time. Then one day they just, one day they just fucked off and never talked to her again. And
that was the end of that.
it was strange at first, but it is what it is.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, her parents are a little strange. She has 2 brothers. She has one that's older than her and one that's younger than her. The oldest brother was given up for adoption, so she didn't meet him until later on in life. But her youngest brother, her mom and dad, they grew up together, but her mom and dad favor her youngest brother like he's the fucking Prince of England or something. And they don't even, they act like she doesn't even fucking exist. It's weird, but it is what it is, and yeah.
Just turned 18. Well, isn't that nice?
18? Fuck. Lots of young people.
I would settle for 25.
When I was 18 years old, I was raising my first son. He would have been 2 at the time.
You don't need to be sorry, it's fine.
For what?
The person that asked it, my siblings. And
Yeah, she's used to it now. It's been years of.
it's been decades.
Yeah,
fine.
it's one of those things that just.
It is what it is, and that's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's not.
Bad. It's not sad.
Yeah, it's not nothing to cry about. At first, it might have been a little tough for her, but so many years have passed by. It's I say to her all the time, Donna, because her parents live in Clarny, Ontario. I say, well, do you want to go for a ride? I'll drive you up there, and you can go and see them. She doesn't even want to fucking go. So it's they haven't talked in so long. It's
Like strangers.
yeah, it's like they don't even fucking know each other anymore. It's weird.
Okay, hang on. Pork is NCD. Pork loin is very lean, no waste And Little Fat. Are you part of First Nations? What are your backgrounds? Unknown.
Donna is Indian. I'm not though. I'm a Finlander. I'm Finn, English, a little bit of French, and Donna is Indian and French, Scottish, Irish. Not Scottish?
Yeah.
Scottish too, yeah.
I think that's it. Michael Scott is 27.
27. I remember when I was 27. When I was 27, I moved to Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I remember that. That was a long time ago.
You have your status card?
Donna has a status card, yeah. She has to get the new one. She has the old version, and then there's nowhere in Timmins where you can get the new one that we know of.
No, the reserve up here won't help me, so I have to.
Yeah, she has to go to Sudbury, and we just haven't had fucking time. But yeah, she's got a status card. Saves me all kinds of money. Hey, when I used to smoke, she used to get my smokes on the reserve for me. She even has a gas card to get her gas cheap. Do we believe in aliens and other life forms? No. I'll be honest with you, I don't believe in aliens. I believe there's something flying around and flying saucers, but I don't think they're aliens. Like I said before, I read my Bible, and I know a lot of you guys probably didn't, and you might not know what I'm talking about, but when Satan was thrown out of heaven, a lot of the angels were thrown out with him. And that's what you call like fucking the demons, you know what I mean? They'd be the fallen angels. And I imagine they lost a lot of their powers that they would have had in heaven originally, you know, being able to fly around with the wings and whatever, you know, if that was a thing. So I think that flying saucers, if you've seen one, you've probably seen a fallen angel flying around on it. I think when people see aliens, they're actually seeing fallen angels, and that's what that whole look is that people are trying to describe, you know? That's my opinion. I don't believe in actual, like, aliens from another planet. I think they're fallen angels, and they probably can't fly, so they use flying saucers and stuff, because they got all that technology to make that kind of shit, because, well, they're in heaven at one time, and they would know shit that nobody else would know, right?
Yeah, our kids have this status as well. Not from Ed, from me.
I'm not Indian, so I don't got status.
So that's how you were getting cheap smokes.
Back in the day, that's how we were getting cheap smokes. Donna was buying them on the reserve for us.
Yeah, I don't have my gas card.
Yeah.
My wife's family name is Heineken. She's Finn.
Huh. My grandmother's from Finland. Her maiden name was Cylinder. I forget what part of Finland she's from though. I'd have to ask, but my grandmother was born in Finland.
I think there's other life out there, the universities.
Yeah, the universe is huge, but it depends who's talking, right? You know, like who you're talking to. Like I believe in God, and I believe in my Bible, and I believe God's in charge of everything. So I don't think there's life anywhere else. I think all life is here on planet Earth, except for, like I said, I think aliens are probably fallen angels. But I don't think there's aliens like as in like Martians that live on Mars or Uranus or wherever. You know, I don't think so. I mean, look at how long we've been here. Look at how long people have been here on Earth and how many aliens are on display for you to see. None. You hear stories of stuff, you hear of Area 51 and people's secondhand stories, but they just give a description of what they've seen, and it's most likely a fallen angel. That's my opinion. Come on, Donna, you're supposed to be the reader.
Then they said, none of this is said, whether there's intelligent life out there, oh, that's a different story. Then Nick says the book of Enoch, was it Enoch?
Yeah.
And then discuss.
Well, some people call it the Book of Enoch, some people call it the Book of Enoch. Hey? Nobody really knows what the fucker's name was. That's the Dead Sea Scrolls, isn't it? I don't think there's an actual Book of Enoch in the Bible, is it?
It's the Dead Sea
What?
Discovered amongst the
Yeah,
books.
I got a copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls upstairs. I dabble in Bible reading and that's one of my things. Like, you know how people have like hobbies and shit? Well, my hobbies are smoking weeds, and I study the Bible, and I make YouTube videos. Those are my 3 hobbies. Oh, and sometimes drinking beer. I'm not an expert with the Bible, but I'm pretty good with it. I've read it, and I truly believe that fallen angels, though, are aliens. The aliens that people see.
JK says, I saw 2 giant orbs of light scrolling, descending from the clouds.
Well, people see lots of things. Who knows, you know?
Could have been pieces of stuff burning off something.
Could have been pieces of stuff burning off something.
Rock.
Could have been rock. Burning rock.
A planet or whatever. What is it? An asteroid?
Could have been an asteroid.
Did that guy come back to steal?
No, he has not been back yet.
Believe me, if he would have came back,
If he would have came back, we'd be out there.
be like, the fuck you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Like that.
Actually, if he comes back, I'll get Donald to hold the camera and I'll walk up to him face to face and I'll...
Well, you gotta watch. You don't want dirty needles stuck into you.
He's gonna stick a needle in me. He reaches for anything, I'm gonna bust his teeth out. I'll walk right up to him and I'll ask him face to face what the fuck he wants. I forget what we're talking about. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe and shit if you're not already.
Yeah. Exactly.
So what do you guys want to talk about? We got a little bit of time left. When I'm done this beer, we gotta go because Donna wants to. Eh? I can tell.
So can you?
Where'd that dirty shit fly go?
I don't know. I don't know where it went. Freaking piece of shit.
Fucking piece of shit. Ready to sing the blues, Donna?
No, go. Waiting for Eddie. So I can watch WrestleMania. Maybe just the last match. But I don't know anymore. Sitting here waiting for Eddie to stop and come into the living room.
You gotta be louder.
I can't. I don't have time to read that.
Huh. So what do you guys want to talk about? I see some Bible verses, a Bible verse. You guys want to get religious? Eh?
Eddie is good with that thing. Keep going, Eddie.
I'm not that good with it, really. If you had a harmonica, I could teach you how to do that in 3 seconds. It's not very hard. I try to play some harder songs during the day, and trust me, the harmonica's not that easy.
It's hard.
It's hard.
I try and it's hard.
Donna tries and it's hard.
What? Stop doing that. No. Stop. Eddie, stop doing that. Don't. Stop. Don't make that fucking noise. Stop it.
Donna doesn't like when I do that.
I hate that noise. Eddie, stop. Fuck, stop. I'll put it into you. Stop.
The screen's frozen.
Oh,
Is the screen frozen for you guys too, or is it just us?
I don't know.
The screen's frozen for you too. I don't know why it's frozen. I don't know what's going on. So is everybody frozen? Yeah? For fuck's sakes. I'm gonna go and check. I don't know why it's like that. I don't know what's going on. It might be a YouTube problem. Oh shit, no, hang on. Are we back?
I don't know. Wait, yeah.
We're back?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out the problem. Did you guys want to know what the problem was? I'll tell you what the problem was. My phone battery's getting low. I had to plug it in. So we should be good now. Everybody should be able to see us. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this beer and this bong toke Donna, and then we'll be out.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about for the last few minutes here? we gotta end this. Donna needs to watch some TV. She can't get through an evening without some TV. You heard the fly near the phone. I don't see him, but that cocksucker's pissing me off. Dirty old fucking shit fly. I don't know how the fuck he even got in here. You must have let him in.
Yes, I did.
I wasn't outside, so it wasn't me.
Eddie, stop! Don't stop it. Stop! I'll punch it.
You'll punch it.
Yeah. It's gonna. Yeah, I heard it's supposed to be nice tomorrow again. I hear. It's a good day to kill a Monday. A nice day to kill a Monday. It's a yard.
It's a nice day to kill a Monday. What the fuck does that mean?
For tomorrow, it's gonna be nice. You could do yard work and kill like you'd be like, oh my god, it's already fine.
Tomorrow's gonna be a nice day. That calls for a cold one.
No. It's 16. It's plus 16 right now. Probably. The window.
Probably the thief is gonna come back because it's warm weather. He wants that bike. He really wants that bike.
Yeah, he looked out at
He
it.
walked past it 4 or 5 times today. Yeah, I know the book. I know what you're talking about with the fucking UFO and stuff, but it doesn't necessarily say it's a UFO. I know what you're talking about with the wheel. I've read that before. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You have a poster that says a multiple.
Yeah, it's right there.
You could probably see both.
Do you want it? You can have it if you want it. I hung it up there like a couple years ago because I don't know why. Boop!
Don't.
Right in Donna's butt.
No.
Make her stand straight up.
No. Stop, Eddie, don't. Stop. Eddie.
That's true what you're saying. God created everything, but there's something I wanted to say and I forget now. Do I like heavy metal? Yeah. Fucking rights I do. That's what we listen to here. We listen to the heaviest of the heavies.
You dirty fucking bitch.
Who?
The fly
What'd he do?
land in the fucking water that I.
He's in the water. The dirty shit fly landed in Donna's boiled water. Now she has to reboil her
Now I
water.
gotta wash the fucking pot. You fucking cock stain.
Do I like warm beer? Sometimes I drink any kind of beers. It doesn't matter to me. X, I have a lot to say about that stuff that you're talking about, but my brain's not thinking real good right now because the beers. Get back to me on this religious stuff and the aliens and I'll talk to you more about it. Just tonight's probably not good for it because my brain's not working right, and I got stuff that I would tell you to look up and show you, but I just don't know where to tell you to go right now because, you know. What's frozen? My stuff's not frozen. Are you guys frozen again? I'm working. You see something out there, Donna?
No, it's. I don't know. It's just really dark out.
It's really dark out.
Yeah. But nobody took the bike because I could see it.
The bike's still there. Nobody stole it yet. I think X left. What music you like? I like lots of music. I like mostly music from back when I was younger though, like, you know, Judas Priest, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, you know, AC/DC, fucking Metallica, you know, that kind of shit. Led Zeppelin. What's wrong, Donna?
Nothing. I can't sit down. I don't know my legs hurt from the stairs.
we don't know nothing. We just think we know. Do I like Tool? No. I don't listen to Tool. Is that like a band? I think it's a band. I don't listen to that. You know what you should be asking yourself, right? We've been here for how many years, and technology has only started to fucking like really show itself in the last 120 years or so. You know what I mean? Like at the beginning of the 1900s, there was fuck all. Buildings made of wood. There was no fucking. I don't even think there was fucking phones yet. There was no electricity. And then in the last fucking 100-something years, there's all this shit you see now, eh? What are you looking at, Donna?
Nothing. Not looking at anything.
We got alien talk going on.
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
So, what are we talking about? You guys might hear some noise back there. Donna's on the ice cream sandwiches right now.
You know, it's about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I know what time it is. I'm not Catholic. Donna's a Catholic. For a snack, I don't know. I never thought about it. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. It's Monday. Monday's a shit day. I never know what I'm doing on Mondays. Plus, today's my last day of the beers. Donna just let me drink for the weekend, and usually when I'm not drinking beers, I don't really get a big appetite without the beers. James says, you know the Bible is from Jewish scripture. You mean the first 5 books of the Bible, right? Those are from the Jewish scripture. Isn't it called the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament? I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that's what it was called. Monday is a good beer day, not for me. I gotta stop drinking during the weekdays. That's weekday drinking's bad for me. I gotta stick to weekends only. What are you trying to do, Donna?
Breakfast.
How does who know so much about the Bible? I don't know what you mean, James. Not butchered original Hebrew text. People who study it. I study my Bible, but I don't know what you mean. But well, I don't know if I study it, but I've read it lots of times. Your beer is 7.5%. Mine's only 5%. But it's a Canadian 5%. Hey. Okay, hang on, whoa. Over time the text and words are changed and where? Like what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I've read my Old Testament. I got a Bible. I've read my Old Testament and my New Testament. I've read them plenty of times. I'm pretty up on my Bible. I'm pretty good with my Bible, I think. I might be a little rusty, but I'm pretty good with it. Was Hebrew. What was Hebrew? I know the first 5 books of the Bible were the Torah. They come from the Hebrew Bible. Well, not the Hebrew Bible, but from their stuff. Then Latin, wasn't it? Yeah, Greek. Yeah, I got when I study my Bible, I'll show you guys tomorrow. But when I study my Bible, when I read my Bible, I got a book that has every word in English, Greek, and Hebrew, so it shows you the meaning of everything as you're going, you know what I mean? So what words do you think were changed? Give me some examples. I'm pretty good with my Bible. Maybe I can help you out a
There you
little
go.
bit with something. I don't know, maybe not, but let's see, what do you think was changed?
What? What?
The oldest text that I have, well, I had a Bible from my grandfather. It was a really old one, but I don't know where that is. I can't find it. But I got a Bible that's pretty similar to it. It's my own Bible that I bought for myself years ago, and I'm pretty good with it.
Charlie?
What part of the story loses the meaning, though? I don't know what you mean. And what part of the Bible are you talking about? What story has changed in words over time? I've read the New Testament, the King James Version. I've read the King James Version and the New King James Version. So what Bible do you read? If not the King James Version, which Bible do you read? You do. I don't know if you guys all know this, but the King James Version of the Bible is the original of the translation from the Hebrew words and stuff. Anything after the King James Version that I know of is just somebody writing a Bible that switches around a word or two, and if you read the end of your Bible, any Bible, Jesus tells you you can't do that. And most Bibles are just a few words switched around just so somebody can resell it to make money for themselves, like the Jehovah's Witnesses, for instance, or the Mormons. They might rewrite the Bible and switch like a few verses around to their own fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, I heard there's a lot of things left out of the Bible, but the stuff that's actually in the Bible, in the King James Version, like that's all original. Nothing's altered or switched in there, though, as far as what I understand from history, from what I've read. Well, that's true that you can read that in our Bible too. But anyway, I don't know what to talk about. I'm gonna get in a bomb coke here. You roll up a joint, Donna?
What?
Did you roll up a joint?
No.
I don't know. A lot of people say things are missing from the original text, but nobody ever has the original text to show. I got a Bible that's fairly old and nothing in it is different than anything that's said today. I've seen Bibles that are from fucking like, 80 years ago and nothing has changed that I've seen. See you later, James. We'll talk more about this down the road. What are you doing, Donna? Huh. So, what else are we talking about? I gotta end this soon because Donna wants to watch TV. I think she already started to watch TV without me. What are you watching, Donna? Donna's watching the WrestleMania. Okay, well, I'm gonna get in this final bong toke and finish off this beer, and then I'm oot. Okay? Back on the beer for a while. Nope, today's my last day. Donna just let me drink beers for the weekend. I was allowed to drink beers for the weekend because I haven't drank beers for about 2 weeks. So, yeah, she let me drink beers for the weekend, and today's my last day though. Anyway, I guess that's all we got for tonight. I don't think there's anything left to talk about. Hey, you got anything you want to talk about, Donna? No. Anyway, I'm oot. Hey, I'm just waiting for Donna to come and press stop on the camera. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going to drink some more beers and I'm going to watch TV and maybe watch some YouTube. Maybe bang. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, so